Oh, here we go. Play my music. Whoa, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Nonsensical Nonsense. Did you miss us? Just a little bit? I took a little break this weekend. It is Monday. Unfortunately, it is not Saturday. Don't get your time all fucked up. But we are back. I'm Glick, as always. Hanging out here, doing what we do. We got Tony D coming up. If you guys aren't already, go ahead and check us out on all social media, wherever you do that social media stuff at Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. You can join us live every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday night on YouTube and Twitch. Sometimes Facebook, sometimes Twitter. And don't forget, if you don't want to listen to us live, don't worry. We got you covered. You can listen to us on Spotify and everywhere you listen to podcasts at. If you run over to Spotify, not right now, but tomorrow-ish or tonight after the show, if you work third shift or something like that, just got last week's shows up and posted. So they are ready to rock and roll on Spotify, in case you missed out on it. All at Nonsensical Nonsense. Just give us a Google. Hit the Google search. Ask Siri. You'll get us. I promise. We're the only nonsensical nonsense out there. We're the only nonsensical nonsense that matters. At the end of the day. The rest are fake. They're wannabes. They were all posers. I muted your mic because it sounded like you was in a
mic. Because now that I'm actually properly situated, we can go ahead and do this shit.
despite what Tony thinks, this show doesn't run on his schedule. It runs on my schedule because it's my show. 1619, our answer. What the hell? What is that?
What's up, Amanda?
Cleveland Browns. 1948. What are we
Right.
shouting out years now?
That's all right.
We're shouting out
ancestors,
1492.
Right, I'm talking shit. If you really want to know why I was behind, first of all, Jason had martial arts. Second of all, I had to have dinner. And when I say I had to have dinner, I need you to know something. I had to have dinner.
I'm so tired of your excuses.
Whatever.
Where's Jeff? We just need Jeff in here giving excuses too.
Jeff is Mondays are not Jeff's day. He takes the day down with the family and everything else he's got going on. Fully understood.
Jeff actually got fired. He's no longer on the show. I fired him.
Wow.
I said I've had enough.
Wow.
I've had enough of your shit. I've had enough of your shenanigans. I've been listening to some replays and I'm done and I'm over it. On top of that, I also added a height requirement to be on the show. And unfortunately, he just doesn't meet the requirements. So sometimes in life, you come up a little bit short. No, I'm just kidding. I have no idea what's going on with Jeff. If Jeff comes up on a Monday, he comes up on a Monday. It's very rare that he does, but he's always got the invite. He wasn't here last week because he was sick. Saturday we took the day off because I was with my girl and I wanted to spend time with her. 100% honest with you, it was all about me. Plus, I know Tony said he had to work all weekend, and so I didn't. On the Saturdays, we have a tendency to go a little bit long. We don't need Tony falling out on the show anymore.
Yeah.
I was actually listening to that episode today when I was at work. It was funny because we were watching it. You know, we're having our conversation when we were, what's up, Jason? What's up, dude? And, you know, when we were watching it, we could see you fall out and everything. Yeah, but to listen to it, you can hear it on Spotify where you're starting to fall out. And it's just like, damn, Tony really did start. He fell completely the fuck out on that episode. But we are the bad boys of podcasting for the time being until we get caught. I snuck in on Facebook. We're back live up on Facebook tonight.
I just tried to look. I didn't see it.
Yeah, we should be up there. They might have caught us already. Yeah, but listen to it. Yep, there we are.
Good.
Finally got released.
You finally got your freedom.
I got paroled. I'm a free man.
Yeah. Now stop acting up.
I don't even do anything to act up. That's the thing. Like, I don't even do anything.
Apparently you do.
Apparently Facebook just has stupid standards and they're soft.
Oh, thank you, Amanda. That movie was awesome. Couple things we need to go ahead and jump on. Go ahead and run it.
Don't have the sound. Don't have the sound.
Yeah, Tony, you were right, and not the fact that I spoke on it for a week or before Jeff.
But what you haven't noticed is what I say matters.
Jeff and I spoke.
You're to loose cannons.
Well, I won't. I'll be nice.
Take your time.
I'll be nice.
Take your time.
But other before we get too far into the show, I want to give a shout out to my man, Mr. Ted Hicks, and a huge thank you for inviting me on and letting me take part of his show last week. Late night parenting.
It was fun. Wasn't it?
We had fun. We had an absolute ball. I look forward to hopefully doing it again and coming back on there. That was another check on my excuse me. My allergies are kicking my ass and my sinuses are all jacked up right now. So, but that was one of those little bucket list checks of broadcasts I've always wanted to be on and never had an opportunity to, scheduling or whatever, one thing or another. Never got to get in there with, I've watched his lives and hung out in the chat and everything like that, but never had an opportunity to get in there, and it was fun. I had an absolute ball doing it. A little bit later than normal than what I'm used to staying up, but it was worth it. I mean,
we always try to make all of his shows because it's fun. It's clean. You can have good, clean fun on the podcast. And
we were absolutely.
Excellent roundtable conversation with him, and I love it.
I think that's what I enjoyed about it is the fact that it was a fun roundtable. Everybody had their own kind of views and opinions, and And like you said, it is clean. It is clean content, so it's different than what we do here, or what other broadcasters may do, or anything like that. But also, you want to know what the really nice thing about it was? I wasn't the host, so I could just sit back and relax. Just sit back and relax, But it was fun. So shout out to Ted and his show. If you guys haven't heard of it or don't know where to find it, he's on what? YouTube, Twitch. He's everywhere.
He's on all of them. LateNightParents.com. Everybody LateNightParents.com. Ted Hicks, you'll see me up there a lot. You'll see Glick on last week's episode. You'll see Mr. B, the MMA guy, on a few episodes. Brian's been on a couple episodes. Sunday Sports been on a couple episodes. He's got a man named Bucko. He does it with Twitter. They do sports. A lot of people, man. We've all of us who broadcast on our house still try to work with each other. That mess is priceless to me. Outside of that, we got a couple of shout outs we need to do while he's checking all that. I want to say rest in peace to Roger Mosley, my man that used to be on Magnum PI. I want to say rest in peace to Olivia Newton-John. That just happened today.
Yeah, it just happened this morning. Well, it's crazy. Jody and I were yesterday. We was watching Grease.
It was on cable a lot. I noticed that. Yeah.
Yeah, we was watching.
Something was about to happen to some damn body.
We was watching Grease yesterday, and we were talking about, how amazing she was, as an actress, as a singer, and stuff like that. And then not only that, but how good she still looked today and stuff like that. And the friendship that her and John Travolta still had to up until today, obviously, that they stayed close.
Not too long ago, they were still performing that song.
Yeah, he would randomly show up at her concerts if he was in town, yes. and they would do songs from Grease and stuff like that together. But that was wild. I got that notification right as I got home from work today. So I texted Jody and I was like, "Holy shit, Olivia Newton-John died today." And right before the show, she called me and we were basically talking about that. Was crazy because we were literally just talking about her yesterday afternoon.
Right.
Just seeing Grease and we're just talking about her, and it was insane. But I guess unfortunately we've had the conversation about that cancer monster. She had beat it years back in the late 90s, I think it was. She had had breast cancer and went into remission. And it came back. I don't know if that was her cause of death a couple of years ago. Right. And it was in her, I believe the article said it was in her lower spine.
Ouch.
So she was at home with her husband at their ranch when she passed away this morning.
Ouch.
There's a lot. I mean, a lot of people have been dying lately, man.
We're getting old, first of all.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, we're getting old.
Because
you got to realize that movie was 40-something years ago.
Oh, trust me, I know. Well, I mean, was it Bill Russell just passed, last week?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Bill Russell.
What's going on, Stevie?
Stevie Wonder, how you doing? I had a busy weekend. I did my own broadcast. The Bad Boys of Haps did that on StreamYard to Twitter. That was fun.
What'd you do that on?
I just told you.
I wasn't listening. I didn't even get no notifications or anything.
When you do StreamYard to Twitter, you don't get notifications. I noticed that. We on right now. I don't get notification.
Oh, you just went to Twitter off of StreamYard.
Yes. So I did that for about 2 hours. That was fun. There's going to be a part 2.
Oh, see. I thought I was going to be up in that. I see how it is.
I'm all over the place. I didn't even do half of what I wanted to do, but it went very well for me. Did a broadcast with Information Man last night. Best black comedians ever. That thing went 4 hours.
There's like 5. Calm down.
Dude, when I tell you we went in, I shared that broadcast every day. I said, let me tell you something. This was epic. That mess was epic. You innocent gentlemen don't have clean it. Oh no, man, we do not. No. LateNightParents.com is the cleanest content you will see out of me. Other than that, I act a damn fool. I come here to release. Take your time.
I'm not. Don't release on my show.
I release.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna start releasing on your show. You get in trouble.
I'm worried about getting in there. That's the problem. That's the problem. You and Jeff say shit, and people get mad at me for it. And then they really get
your show.
and then they really get their feelings hurt because, as I posted the other day, don't come around saying some dumb shit and expect not to get your fucking feelings hurt because I'm going to say some dumb shit right back to you. And then people want to play the victim when they start shit with me. And I don't even say it. You two jackasses say it.
That goes to any and everybody.
Yeah, you two jackasses say it. Then they get butt hurt. Come at me.
They get butt hurt. When you say stuff, you lose a damn platform.
I haven't lost a platform yet.
Due to play Eugene in Greece. Oh, I didn't know that.
I haven't lost a platform yet.
You just got back on Facebook.
Yeah, but that had nothing to do with anything. That was Facebook being that shit came. They hit me with 3 strikes, on shit that was posted 4 or 5 years ago. And then I said I should have shot a raccoon in the face, and it was what against community guidelines, and that's harassment and bullying and threatening violence. It's a goddamn trash can. To calm down, Facebook. Yeah, oversensitive snowflake pussies. Yeah, you hear me, Zuckerberg.
Thanks, Facebook. I want to thank you for the leeway. We'll see you next month.
Hey, we're back, baby. We're back. We're off Facebook again, guys. Sorry. Hold on, let me check. Are we still up and running?
We'll see y'all next month.
Facebook said, you're canceled. No, they the shit I got in trouble for on Facebook was old stuff. Like, I mean, they always come at us for the yeah, we're still up. We're good. I see that's the thing. Like, I don't understand why these quote unquote Facebook Gestapo are going back on post on everybody 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years ago and come up and going, you
10, 15, 20.
Yeah. Well, Facebook isn't that old, is it? No, Facebook's only like 11 or 12 years old.
Still.
Something
Watch
like
you stay on the internet, they will drop you.
Yeah, so it's just like, and it's memes that were on Facebook that I shared from
You
Facebook.
forgot about it. Hell,
Yeah.
TikTok worse. I ain't even gonna play with it.
I told you.
They ain't done nothing to me.
No, I told you TikTok, they'll go after people who ain't doing anything wrong. And then the people who are doing stuff wrong, even when they get reported, they still don't go after them. They go after the people who are doing absolutely nothing wrong. Mm-hmm. Speaking of TikTok, Jeff, I don't know if you're listening or if you'll hear this. TikTok does not like you. I posted
a video he did today.
I posted your video up on our page. You ain't getting no love, man. You ain't getting no love.
No, he didn't.
No love, homie.
It was a good video. It was good, Jeff.
It was a good video. I liked it. That's why I put it up there. I don't know why he can't log in. He's been logged in on our TikTok multiple times. I don't know why he can't.
Told him enough was enough.
Let's be honest. It would have taken too much work for Jeff to hit a couple buttons and click, log in, and then make a video on our page. Instead, he makes the video, sends it to me, and makes me post it.
Right.
It takes you more work to do all that rather than actually just logging in.
Right.
Actually just logging into the goddamn account and creating the TikTok video himself.
But you got a business computer.
He actually does it. He has a personal computer that he uses for business. That would be cool if that company sent him a computer, though. Probably make his life a whole hell of a lot easier, in all honesty. Because I think his computer's a little bit older. I don't know that. Maybe he went out and bought a new one, fine. But I don't know that he went out and bought a new one.
I'm going to get on him. Based on what he said, he should have by now.
Yeah, well.
Waiting on you, Pippin.
Campfire stories will be campfire stories. What's on the menu tonight? These nuts.
That's right. This restaurant is called My Potato. You get a big potato.
I'm already in.
I get steak and chicken shrimp on it. I can add scallion, spinach, and onions with it.
Nice.
Then I put some Lowry's on it.
Mm-hmm.
Then I put some accent on it. Then I put some Mrs. Dash on it. Then I'm gonna drink some of this with it.
What is that?
Tropical
Papa.
blend. Damn it, I'm glad that damn top was open.
Oh, okay.
This is good stuff. This is good stuff.
Oof.
This is good stuff.
There's a barbecue joint
Okay, let me have it again.
down in South Carolina. There's also one
I need to go to the
Tennessee as well.
I'm telling everybody go.
Down in South Carolina, it's a barbecue joint, and their baked potatoes are like 35 fucking pounds. They're big ass baked potatoes, and they put all they put all the barbecue fixings inside the tater. You know, pulled pork, brisket, all that stuff. Man, it's a meal in itself, boy. It's so good though.
This is a meal.
Mm-hmm.
On top of all those ingredients, they put cheese on it.
Yeah. You had me at that. What did you say that place is? Potato something?
My potato.
My potato. You had me there. I love me some taters. French fried taters, baked taters, twice baked taters.
Mm-hmm.
Taters for days, man. Actually, I'm gonna have some French fries after the show tonight when I cook up my dinner. Got me some flatbread burgers.
Thank you, man.
But
I got my meeting at 7. So whatever we got to cover, I'm ready. Whatever snack we got to talk, we got to talk.
Oh, you got a meeting at 7. That means I'm left to my own devices at 7. Awesome. Well, I'll do the news when you leave. I was not aware of your meeting. Oh, I made it. I might have been in. Yeah,
you forgot. I say it up here on the show on purpose. Just every time you tell me, you never told me to play it back.
No.
Mm-hmm.
I don't got time to play it back.
Okay, I will.
You play it back then. And while you're playing it back and looking for it, share the podcast. I just posted 2 new episodes. And the Spotify link.
He just came back from martial arts. So we were ripping and running right before. I literally walked in the door when I popped up when the theme song was on.
Yeah, no, I made a executive decision this weekend.
Okay.
Effective Saturday. This Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
We will now be going live at 6.
Every day?
Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, 6 o'clock across the board.
Okay.
That way, it opens us up. I know, like you and Brian had talked, we talked about you guys doing the fantasy show. I know Brian's schedule's a little bit more hectic than everybody else's, and I don't know if Saturdays work out better for him.
Brian's like me; he'll pull overtime on the weekends, so there is no time.
Yeah, exactly. So also, if like we have a tendency to go long on Saturdays, if we go an extra hour over or at 2 hours over or whatever, it's still early in the evening. We're not getting done at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. So I just think more uniform would be a little bit easier when telling people where to listen and when to listen. You're like, cool, Mondays and Wednesdays 6, Saturdays at 8, or is it 6 on Saturday and 8 on Wednesday? I don't know. So,
I mean, that's right. Let's tell everybody.
They
don't know. They're not listening. You know what I'm saying?
Every time I post a show on Spotify and stuff in the description, I put the times. But I just posted the 2 new episodes tonight. I put Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, 6 p.m. live on YouTube and Twitch. Plus, it just makes it, like I said, it's more uniform. And, if we do run late, it's not super late at night or, anything like that.
You're working. I'm going to give you that one, especially after you get off of work. Jeez, McQueeze.
Yeah.
That's the hard part. Staying up late after work.
Well, I don't work on Saturdays, so that's never an issue for me. But, there's been times where, other shows have been live or whatever, wanted of us to go there or be there. But we're in the middle of this show, so it's like now we'll just do it at 6 moving forward. And then, like I said, if we do happen to 6 to 9, if we happen to go an hour over, it's only 10 o'clock, 2 hours over, whatever, it's only 11 o'clock.
Right.
If you guys wanted to do your show on Saturday, we'd be able to roll right out of this show and roll right into your show. So, but now it's just kind of like I said, an executive decision I made this week.
You feel better about it?
Do I? I'll feel better about it if I had co-hosts that I could count on and would actually be here for the show on time and stay for the whole show and not show up 15 minutes late and pull the e-brake on the show. I'd feel better if you guys shared the show.
Parents Chronicles. No, I share it.
I'd feel better if Jeff wouldn't say some of the things that he said.
I shared a podcast. I shared a show the other day.
Do you want to know anything more, Dr. Phil?
One of the groups. So that's why I'm careful about what I show, because a lot of times I used to share stuff, it would get rejected. So,
hey, that's the worst case scenario. Worst case scenario, it gets denied. I mean, like I got a couple groups, and I've had discussions with the admins. I'm in a couple groups. It's like promote your small business, promote anything, blah blah blah, this that and the other thing. And then you post in there, and you have to wait a week or whatever for approval. And it's like, hey guys, if you're going to say
a bunch of people posting stuff,
that's what I'm saying. But I'm going to say, if you're going to say promote anything, small business, whatever you do, promote it, share it out on here. Don't approve. You don't need to approve it. That's just killing the. I post in there quite a bit. I know there's a few other people that I see that post in there quite a bit, but you're killing the process, because if I'm posting in there a couple times a week, you're approving two different things at the same time that were posted 2 or 3 days apart.
Yeah.
So they're piling on each other. So there should be an approval thing for a post anything, promote anything.
There's an approval because of content, and they get laid out if somebody puts some inappropriate shit up there.
Well, and that's why you as a admin of a page, you monitor and you watch it. I watch ours. Anything goes up on ours that because you get notifications.
People to worry about. You don't have people to worry about.
It doesn't matter when somebody posts something, you get a notification. I mean, I've known people that are in that run big pages,
right, and
they get notifications, and they can.
Some things, damn late, yes.
Yeah, some things slip through the cracks, but they're able to jump on a lot of things pretty quickly that shouldn't be there.
For the most part.
So I mean, you gotta be able to. It's just you just kind of back up the process.
That's how mine was made. Exactly. You hollow it out and put the stuff in it. Yes, Lord. And the bad part is you cook it, you stuff it in there, and you put it back in the oven, let it bake into the skin. Good God,
But no, so it's just like y'all are killing me. Then there's other groups. I mean, there's groups that I'll post something in and they'll deny it, but that's why I try to phrase it differently. Like there's like a dad's drinking bourbon page that I'm a member of, and I'll post in there, be like, hey guys, I realize this isn't bourbon related, but help support a fellow dad, and they let it go through. If I just post in there, hey, listen to my podcast, fuckers, and they're like, denied, rejected, deleted, whatever.
Don't mean I'm gonna share it. Hey, your shit sucks. Go to hell.
Well, I was like, I used to post to my alumni page for my high school, and a couple old biddies got their granny panties all up in a bunch, and started whining and crying, and one of the admins reached out, and I was like, look, I ain't doing anything wrong. I don't even say anything dirty or negative or anything like that. I'm just, hey, come and support a fellow Bulldog.
Right. A fellow alumnus.
Stuff like that. And the admin's like, there's people that like your show in here. But, we got I said, well, then kick them the hell out. They're old. They're going to die soon anyways.
See, that's why right there I'm there. That's why right there.
I'm just saying.
I didn't even support, but then you want to shit on everybody. Give me a break.
The admin agrees with me. They're like, yeah, we know, but we don't want to listen to them, bitch. I'm like, all right, I won't.
They approve this because you're bigger than all of them.
Well, that's not necessarily true. I mean, I'm not that big of a guy.
If you were Jeff's height, they wouldn't listen to you. Tell the truth. Thank you.
Just
you're a fucking bully.
Not a bully. The admin was on my side. Like they were. I was.
You screamed at him with your 6-foot beard.
No, I wasn't screaming. They reached out to me initially and said, "Hey, you know,
a business decision based on his beard."
How big is he again? Look up his
Mhm.
records. Look up his school records. Oh yeah. We'll just let him have his little show. Let him post it. What's going on, Mark? Long time no see. This is
Mark, what's happening? Thank you very much.
I agree with you, sir.
We got time today, and we're here all day. Who won't what?
Get up.
All you truckers, where y'all at?
But
put a peace sign in the comments if you're a trucker.
But you know, that's the thing. I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, you post it in some groups. Some groups are going to deny it. Some groups are not going to give a fuck. You know, that's why I've been telling Jeff that forever. I've been telling you that forever. That's the worst thing that's going to happen is you're going to get denied. Maybe a group will kick you out. I've gotten kicked out of a couple groups for posting. They didn't even say anything to me. They said they just kicked me out. I'm like,
I didn't get kicked out. Actually, one group I did get kicked out of, not because of this, because of something else. I used to post and share stuff all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Folks will drop you if you do that too damn much. That used to be a big issue on Facebook. There used to be a big issue. Everybody's posting and sharing shit all the time.
And there's been a couple groups that I've posted in, and they're like, hey, you can share whatever you want, but can you make a post introducing yourself before you start posting stuff? That's why they were denying the post when I would share the show. Right. So then I made a post. I was like, hey, how's it going, everybody? I'm Glick. I host Nonsensical Nonsense podcast. I'll post in here. You guys can check us out, blah, blah, blah. And the admins were super cool. And they're like, hey, that's all we ask. Cool. Now post away.
This is the introduction to it. You're damn right. That's all it takes.
And I was like, oh, yeah, that totally. I could do that. No big deal. But then you get other ones that are just assholes. Like, this has nothing to do with our fucking Facebook. And it's like, calm down, bro. You're an admin of a Facebook page. Is that the greatest accomplishment you have in life right there?
Yeah. Yeah. And trust me, we're actually being a whole lot more civil than some motherfuckers out there.
And guess what? I still posted their motherfucking page. Because other admins in that page like me.
Give y'all the Bofa brothers.
So, but no, I think the new it's not really a new format. It's just Saturdays are changing, but I think it'll be better at the end of the day.
Right.
A little bit more uniform. I'm sure Jeff is gonna have a fit about it, but you know, maybe if he never respond on Snapchat or anything, or take part in the show, he would know.
He's part of the show.
I haven't seen him in weeks.
He was just up here last week.
He's MIA. The Viet Cong has kidnapped Jeff.
No.
Yep. I'm afraid so, ladies and gentlemen.
No.
I didn't want to have to tell you like this, but Jeff was captured.
No.
We thought about sending in troops to get him, but unfortunately, since he spent all of our nonsensical funds on frivolous stuff like helicopters and submarines, we don't have the funding to go get him, so we're going to leave him there in the jungles.
Work's been screwing me lately, watching the replays. Hey, as long as you check the replay, what can we say? Thank you. I'll tell you that myself.
Yeah, Mark's an OG. Mark's been
This
around.
joker wants me to share his shit, but he doesn't even see my shit when I do it on my own. Selfish ass bastard. But he cracks on my TikTok, so I'm gonna give him some loud. I'm gonna give him a little leeway. You see my
don't ever, like if you do a show and you come up and I get a notification, I'll pop in there for a minute.
No, you said you was busy this weekend. I ain't even mad about that. I already knew that.
Oh yeah, this weekend I was not really.
I tried to get 3 other dudes up in there. The link wasn't working right. That's it. I'm here. I sent the StreamYard link to try to bring people on there, and it sent them to the regular page. See, I think that exactly, Mark. My thing is, I think you have to have a StreamYard account, but I don't remember that when I was first doing it last year.
If you're streaming on StreamYard, you should already have an account.
Well, when you're backstage and you send the link,
yeah,
it sent them to like the regular introduction page. Now, I remember that was happening when I was trying to get on with Ted one time. I don't know what happened. No,
because we Chaos don't have a StreamYard account.
So he was having issues too, remember?
Yeah, he came. Well, no. The issue was he gave me the wrong email account because I got the email came back to me and it said that doesn't exist. I think you sent it to him on Instagram or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then it came
to browsers too.
So I
know this doesn't work on Safari. I know that.
What's Safari?
The browser people Apple users have.
Oh yeah.
Browser.
I hate Apple.
I'm an Apple junkie. Everything I got, it's the shit.
You're a sheep.
Mm-mm.
Black sheep.
Whatever. You got all your information out there. Y'all walk around open-assed. No security on your Wi-Fi to access you give to any information of your own.
What are you talking about?
Open-assed.
No, I've never had any
Apple has
problem.
higher security standards on their products than Android. Just so you know.
Yeah, and I feel like
as long as you can do what you want to do.
I feel like the Apple Cloud has been hacked more than anything else.
No,
May we Exhibit A, the fappening. Exhibit B, the fappening Part 2.
The what?
All the celebrities whose iPhones were getting hacked and all their dirty pics and videos.
That took 10 years after Apple started for it to happen. It only happened twice. Everything else was getting hacked before then, let's be clear.
That happened like 10 years ago.
Apple got hacked after OPM, the Navy, the Veterans Administration, the Social Security Administration. They had to get all of them to get to Apple. And it probably took somebody who used to be an Apple worker who gave up a damn information.
I've only ever had an Android since Android has come out, and I've
you
never had
more information work for shit. You haven't given a damn yet.
I haven't had any issues.
Not yet. But it's coming.
But you guys have had issues, so lawyered. Hashtag lawyered.
Recently.
Lawyered.
What?
Lawyered.
What? Apple
I object.
Bullshit. Apple started what? 2008? 2009?
I don't know. I don't know.
20 years.
What number Apple are they on?
My iPhone?
Yeah, what number are they up to? 14, 13?
I think it's a 13. If good news. Right.
What's going on, Smoke? Are you back in the States? Do you have real internet and not gerbil internet?
Yeah, me and him chopped it up a little bit last night too.
Gerbil wheel internet.
Gerbil wheel. That shit was funny.
Oh my God. But I don't know, man. I've never heard of any security issues or hacking or anything like that on actually any of the phones, to be honest with you, other than the iPhones getting hacked and celebrities nudie pics and stuff like that.
That wasn't the phones. That was the cloud. The cloud got hacked. It wasn't the devices. It was the cloud.
The cloud is owned by who again?
Everybody.
By the Apple.
Spoiler alert! Everybody. That's a bigger.
But it was only
thing. Mark Habs did die. Yes, Habs died.
But it was only Apple users.
Nobody says I hate it.
I hate what?
I hate that Habs died.
It was the best thing that could ever happen.
Whatever. When it comes back, y'all stay the fuck off of it. I'll be on it. I'm gonna carry that motherfucker. I'm gonna carry that motherfucker like black.
Really on there anyways. I was only on there for this show, and I don't have to be on there anymore for this show.
You don't have to be, but I had a good time out there for what I was doing.
Drama. I mean, I guess if you still have the mentality
of drama your damn self.
the mentality of a 16-year-old high school girl, then yeah, you love that.
You came in.
I didn't start any of the drama.
You did.
I got pulled into it. People running their mouths about
that specifically. What the first thing you said was cussing somebody out their mouth. Fucking cuss up them. Okay, now let's get to the point.
I didn't start it with them. They started it with me.
Jesus, how you gonna blame drama when you're a part of it?
Not part of it, but like I said, don't talk shit to me and not expect me to talk shit and come back at you.
I agree with that.
And then play the victim. Oh, Glick's a big bad bully. He told me I was a dumb cunt. Why? Why? Why did Glick say that to you?
You want to see me go off maybe twice.
I never go off.
You do too.
I've never gone off. I've never lost my cool.
Yes, you did.
Never. Not unprovoked. Not unprovoked.
Mark, to go to 4 different platforms for free or priceless to me.
Welcome back home, Smoke.
Yeah, I know Smoke. He got tired of it.
I was never an unprovoked lashing that I delivered.
I won't say that.
Every
I knew a couple, but not all of them. So I'll give you that.
The K.
Everybody deserves to go back to whoever comes with them. I'm with you on that.
The KN hashtag canceled. Hashtag Brady fears Glick.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, where you at? Where you at, though, Tony? Where you at, though?
That man getting ready.
Where you at, though?
He's ready for $1 million
He's scared.
season instead of
He's
coming
scared.
down here to motherfuckers want to get hundreds of listeners. That's what
Scared.
he did.
He's scared.
You're not on his level.
He's scared.
He
ain't on my level.
You ain't on his level.
He ain't on my level.
He's older than you. He's killing the bank.
Only 7 championships. Butts. Talk to me when you got 23.
Talk to him when you go against more people than just on the internet.
There's more people on the internet than there are in the people he goes against on the football field.
People on football
I even called out his retarded monkey friend. My name's Gronk. I like to catch the football. Tom Brady is my friend, and he throws me football. Hi, Gronk.
I'm gonna sit over here with my baked potato.
Tom Brady, my friend. Yes, Gronk. Look, shiny Gronk. Ooh, shiny. Bye, Gronk. Say goodbye, Gronk. Man, Gronk. This dumbass, you better figure out how to point the right way.
Damn, camera goes opposite. I don't live like backwards. Right, exactly, Mark. He said that shit.
That's because Tony shook. He's scared.
Of who?
Everybody, apparently.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I don't have the problem with them I had before. They're not on the Patriots no more. I ain't got a problem with them.
Oh, yeah. I've never had to. Yeah, that was like I said, no, honestly, I love Tom Brady. And I just figured if I continue to poke the bear and antagonize and aggravate, maybe eventually one day I'll get at least a like or something from Tom Brady.
Nah.
I'll get a message from Gronk. You're not very nice. Make fun of Gronk like that. Gronk played football. Shut up, Gronk.
Glick talk shit. He gonna Solomon Grundy your ass.
Gronk smash. Shut up, Gronk.
I can't front Smoke. When he first came out, I can't say that. He was a beast when he first came out.
You know, you got it. Again, I'm only poking fun. I like Gronk. I don't. I haven't kind of want to lean a little bit and agree with you. The only problem with Gronk is he was very injury prone.
He was reliable as hell. That's why.
Motherfucker couldn't tackle to save his life. We seen that in the Miami game. Fucking Miami stole that win from him that one time. It was down to Gronk and the ball runner.
Pros, college or pros?
No, it was NFL. They were down in Miami, and it was Miami was down by like 6 points or something like that. It was the final play of the game, and they put Gronk in the backfield because they knew they were basically going to do a Hail Mary or whatever, and Miami kind of shook him up. I can't remember the play exactly, but old boy started running down the field and broke free, and it was him and Gronk. Gronk said, "Gronk, no tackle." Oh, he's over there, Gronk. Gronk was over there. Gronk play football. Gronk not tackle.
Deion Sanders wasn't tackling forever. I remember that one game he did start tackling. I said, okay, now he's Hall of Fame.
Deion Sanders didn't have to tackle, though. He did. And he didn't really have to tackle. I mean, he was that damn good at his position. He really didn't have to tackle.
He did when the ball went through.
Yeah, but I mean, that's what I'm saying.
I watched him work with tackle so many times, I can't lay this motherfucker. Then he started
yeah, like I don't want to say Gronk was overrated, but to a point he kind of was. But he was definitely reliable, and he was a beast when he was healthy. I mean, there's no denying that. And he was Tom's guy. I mean, Gronk bailed Tom out a lot of time.
Gronk was the premier man for that position after Tony Gonzalez. Damn sure after Aaron Hernandez.
Who?
Aaron Hernandez was going. That was it.
Hernandez.
It was all about Gronk.
What is this?
What's wrong, Jason? You okay? Okay.
On a side note, our friend Miss Jordan
Yes.
started her first 24-hour bag of chemotherapy for a 5-day run. This is her round 5, and one more to go after this.
Sweet.
Shout out to the doctors and nurses at the VA. They are exceptional.
Word.
Nothing but love and respect for them. My warrior, Miss Mel, just tagged us in that tweet that she just posted it. I'm actually looking forward to having those two come on the show down the road. Waiting on me. You're not waiting on me. We're waiting. Let me explain this to you, Tony. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying, Smoke. You got to respect him. I mean, the man is talented.
The work he put in, and I was the first time I heard about him, I was in the desert. That was 2009, and I watched a couple games. I think it was the Philly game back then. He was a beast. Him and Adrian Peterson were getting a lot of attention from fantasy football guys back in 2009. I said, okay, I got to try to watch a couple games here and there. They were putting work in. They put work in now.
And we've Smoke shows her and her mom, once she gets done with this last round of chemo and all that stuff, they're going to come on the show and give her an opportunity to kind of share her story, put her story out there a little bit more, a little bit better than what we have.
All the time they want.
Yep. We're just here supporting her. We still have her GoFundMe at the top of all of our social media. If you guys want to go support her, if you don't have the money, which is fine, you don't have to give money. You can always share it out. Let other people get eyes on it. You never know who it might come across. Just
now, anybody going through a situation like that, I refuse to go against. I can't say anything negative to you or about you.
What if it was Hitler?
The Christian side of me would want to say something, but the asshole of me might not say shit.
What if it was Saddam Hussein? What if it was Donald Trump?
Oh boy, how can I put this together? Brian, if you're watching, if you don't stop sending me clips without sending me the shit without having to log into something, I'm gonna knock you out.
What if it was Donald Trump, Tony D, and he was going through the cancer battle? What would you say?
I'd probably talk to him and get some information out of him that's going to make me want to do what I'm supposed to do. Because one thing I've learned about Trump, if you carry a decent enough conversation, he's going to tell you how to make money.
You're not a nice person.
I really am. I'm just as terrible as you are. I just don't have as much money. Trust me, please.
Tiffany.
He's still calling you Tiffany.
You call me Tiffany. You said it up for a
I'm sorry.
Oh, look, Donald Trump said he was sorry.
We really do have to get going.
You make yourself laugh.
Daddy, that's a joke for you.
I do.
I have a joke.
Oh,
Yeah.
Do you like fast food?
sure.
Well, you better catch it before it runs away.
Go listen. Go there.
Was it good? Was it good?
It's not bad for 8-year-olds. It's not bad for 8-year-olds.
No, but for real, it was really good.
Oh, okay. You like that joke?
Come on, man.
I pulled up the karaoke with me and him did Spider-Man the other day. It was dope.
Spider-Man.
We sang the theme song Spider-Man. It was dope.
Oh, Spider-Man. Spider Pig. Whatever. Fucking Homer Simpson. I like having buttons. I just got to figure out how to get my buttons onto the laptop so I can play them.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Man, they played that with what was it? I was watching the TikTok and they used that song. I mean, they used that clip when Devastator was playing the Dinobots. The Dinobots, the Devastator was fucking them up. Every time one of the Dinobots went, it was at that moment. He realized. Every damn Dinobot got fucked up. I don't even remember this shit. This is embarrassing.
Yeah, as I say, I don't remember the Dinobots getting their asses kicked.
Oh, they did. Against Devastator, they did. Because the Dinobots were made to go against Devastator.
Mhm.
Devastator was bigger than all of them.
Yeah. Well, they had them in. They had the Dinobots and Devastator was two separate movies, though, weren't they?
I'm talking about the cartoon, the old.
Well,
cartoon.
I was talking about.
Not the movie, I'm talking about the old cartoon.
Yeah. In the movies, fucking twins fought goddamn Devastator.
Keep fighting, Mudflap.
The twins killed me.
It was ridiculous. They actually had that was one of the controversial parts of that movie. They thought they made them too stereotypical.
I know. Trust me, I know.
I got time. I got 5 more minutes.
They're fucking robot. They're fucking robot.
You said we don't do much reading. That was the problem. Now, did you see any of the sexual innuendo in the movie of Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen?
There's quite a bit of it.
Yeah. Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen and Pirates of the Caribbean.
Fucking Shrek, there was a ton of sexual innuendos.
Yeah, half of the movies out there had sexual innuendo.
Yeah, all the
Pepe Le Pew was a stalker. All right, Pepe Le Pew was a stalker.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
He was in love.
He was a stalker.
He was in love.
He said no. You're going to jail.
She wanted it.
Uh-uh.
No means yes.
Uh-uh. He was a stalker.
She was playing hard to get. It's a goddamn cartoon, really.
It was hard to get.
she was playing hard to get. That's all it was.
That shit.
That's all it was, man. She loves some Pepe.
She ran.
But let me guess, Speedy Gonzalez is cultural appropriation.
I'm not sure. I've never seen a Mexican run that fast, and I'm gonna say it like that on purpose.
There might be that's something I would hear picture Jeff saying.
Slowpoke was stereotypical.
So
Speedy Gonzalez, I'm just saying.
Motherfucker was always drunk off tequila, drunk off his ass.
He didn't rush for a damn thing.
I was gonna say, I don't know where. I mean, I know a lot of Mexicans, and they move fast. They don't play around. So I think
not Speedy Gonzalez fast.
Well, there's a lot of fast people on the planet, but none of them are flash fast either.
No, he was scientific.
There's a lot of strong ass motherfuckers on this planet, but there's not any that are Superman strong.
No, they can't. Nobody can fly. When the motherfucker starts flying, I'm paying attention.
There's a lot of really great detectives on this planet, but none of them were as great as Batman.
They didn't have the money he had.
You don't have to be rich to be a great detective.
You gotta be rich to do great research.
Not really.
Yeah.
Not really.
Sherlock Holmes knew the neighborhood and the area. He didn't know the world. Elementary, my dear, good. Elementary.
There's some really great swimmers in this world.
Mike, how you doing?
None of them were as great as. None of them were all as good. Mike, who's Mike?
Mike used to broadcast with us when he had his pipe with his hat.
Oh, good Lord. Oh, you mean the king of the thirst trap?
You did that, I didn't.
I know I did that. That's just because I was scrolling through TikTok and I seen it. I'm like, just because you do a thirst trap, that's all you do, and the same 8 people comment and like it does not make you the king of a thirst trap. Calm down, bro. Calm down.
Really?
Calm down, Michael. You heard me. Calm down.
Mike, you said it, I did. Bring your ass back. We got shit to do, cuz.
You're not that sexy. I didn't say you weren't. I said you're not that. I told him, I talked to him. I said, we need, if you want to come back on the show, him and I need to have a conversation. But I can respect the fact that he's trying to.
He got to take care of himself. I got that.
I can respect the fact that he says he has stuff that he's got to take care of.
No, he does, and that's a given. Yes, little boy.
But
No, not today. Maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll have time, okay?
He beat Species G. Who is Species G?
Paul Revere, fat as fuck. You beat Species. Man, you crazy. Smoke, you get a chance. Come back, look up. I got to go to my meeting. Glick, I got to go. Everybody up in here, I want to thank y'all. But as an officer in the Veterans of Foreign Wars at my post, I have a meeting I have to make once a month. So for all the time that I have spent with you all, I just want to let you know I will be here as much as possible.
Yada, yada, yada. Just say your closer and get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Lackadaisical bastard of all time here. If we finish early, I will jump back if you're still on, man, for real. All right.
Yeah, I think
Smoke,
what I got?
Mark, Cam.
What do I got in
Steve,
here?
wanted to thank all y'all for coming through. Y'all hold him down, help him out, and all that good stuff because he does not know how to broadcast without me.
I was broadcasting without you long before I knew you, sunshine.
Me too, slap nuts. Y'all take care. Peace, bro.
I was born in broadcasting. You merely adopted broadcasting.
Oh, God. You need me.
I need you. You need me.
Oh, God. I'll catch you later, man.
See you later, Mo.
All right.
And let me do this. Give me 1 second. Smoke. I was not planning on Tony leaving. Oh, I don't have any short shit in here. Let me play my man, Mr. Love Ballad. Check him out on all social media and where you stream music at Mr. Love Ballad. I'm gonna take a real quick break. We might bring my boy Smoke up in here, but I do want to do the news tonight. So, Smoke, you can come up in here and be my second mouthpiece while I do the news. Commentate with me. Be right back.
I've been thinking about you, been thinking about it in your line, been fighting battles with my pride and my desire, baby. A part of me hopes you are thinking about me on your side, but that's for sure thinking on mine. Been trying to make peace, but it's too hard. Look at how you come and breaking my walls. Got me waiting for you all night long. Just don't wanna be the one that does this time though. Could you put your pride to the side for me? Selfish. Am I? Is it? Would you get it to me? Am I? Would you cut it? Something so good turns so low down. I wanna know, wish that I knew then what I know now. If we did it on repeat, this time we wouldn't skip a beat. Trying to maintain, but it's too hard. Got me going through it every night. I leave the light on, just waiting on you. Baby, I'm just
And welcome back to Nonsensical Nonsense. It's a Monday. It's very rare that we take a break. But I was at blah, 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 blah. A little sidetracked. I wasn't expecting Tony to leave tonight, so took a little break. I had to send an invite. We got smoke coming in the house. Pie toast. I don't know. I like Mr. That was Mr. Love Ballad, by the way. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the show so far. We were just kind of shooting the shit. Typical Monday fashion. But as I said, I wanted to bring news back in tonight. So if you guys aren't already, go ahead and check us out on all social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. Also, you can join us live every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 6 p.m. Officially today, across the board, 6 p.m. from here on out on YouTube and Twitch. And don't forget, if you don't want to join us live, you can listen to us whenever you want, however you want, on Spotify and everywhere you listen to podcasts at. All at Nonsensical Nonsense. Give us a follow, give us a like, and if you guys be so kind, give us a share. All you got to do is type in Nonsensical Nonsense into the old Google search. We'll be there, I promise you, because the rest are all frauds. Let's welcome to the show, the one and only World himself, my brother from another mother, back home in the States with real internet, not gerbil wheel internet. What's going on with you, brother?
What up? What up? What's good, man? Thanks for having me. We back with real Wi-Fi. Damn it. Real Wi-Fi.
Yes,
How's it going,
sir.
big brother? Everything good?
Yeah, man, life's good, man. I can't complain. I mean, I can complain, but I ain't gonna do no good.
Yeah, ain't nobody listening.
Yeah, no, right? That's the problem. Nobody listening. Nobody cares. Football season right around the corner. I'm feeling good.
All good, man. Thanks for having me, brother. I'm here. Here.
How was your trip?
Smooth. You know,
Nice.
just kind of laying low. Laying low, trying to get some R&R, recovering from a minor foot injury. I got excited. When the cast came off and was like, fuck this, I got to get out of here right away. Let's switch the plans. Let's get the fuck out now.
You were in a cast. That doesn't sound like a minor foot injury if you were in a cast.
It was a soft cast, actually. It was a small bone fracture in my foot. But it was a soft cast, not the hard cast, but the soft cast. And did you get the little Velcro strap, like fucking Frankenstein boot to go over that?
Yeah. Okay. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, the boot.
Yeah, it was light. Like I was able to still walk around while the cast was on. Keeping it, keep it limited, but don't go too crazy. So it was enough.
Special needs walk. Ooh.
Yeah. Like it was enough to walk. Shout out to special needs, man. It was enough to walk, but can't run unless your life is on the line. Then I run.
Say you could run, but if you run in that thing, make sure you get it on somebody gets it recorded so we can all laugh. I mean, support you and wish you well.
You call it?
Yeah, man, I was
all good, man.
Good,
brother.
I was coming home last night from Cincy, and I got the notification right as I was getting ready to leave. Half hour, Smoke's gonna be live. I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna throw that up on the phone and listen to it on my way home. I got an hour and a half, 2 hour drive home. I'll listen to that on the way home, and then it was a replay.
Yeah.
Who does replays?
Hey, man, I got to keep the channel active because I'm like we on the road a lot. So like a lot of times it's just like, fuck, motherfucker didn't do another show again. Like, I'm like, all right, you know what? So my co-host came up with an idea. Like, listen, just throw a replay on. Like, it's just like television. Like, every week your show comes on at 8:30 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
And after the season, you got 13 episodes. We're usually a live show, but like I gotta have something on that motherfucker for the new listeners, Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but if we were talented and we could just do a best of when we weren't live. Like Saturday, we took Saturday. I can't give you too much shit because we took Saturday off. But if outside of all the shit that I do for the show already, let's just add that to my plate. Learn how to make best of and chop and screw and splice and put put some of your best stuff bits together. That way, when you guys aren't live, you can still throw something up or a new episode or something like that. It's just like, yeah, I'll wait until I'm making money and I can hire a producer that will do all that for me.
I was just telling Tony D. Actually, I was telling him like, listen, man, I gotta step my game up a little bit. Like, I don't have an entire production team and all that shit. We're just kind of getting in. Well,
I am
I'll
the
speak for
production
myself.
team.
Exactly. Written, produced, directed, and all that other shit.
Hosted, edited.
So
research,
I
all
gotta
of
learn it. Yeah, I gotta learn the technical side because I'm more like on the radio tip, man. I'm more like just talk and listen. But this is a new game, man. The whole like, man, your podcast, we gotta see you talk.
Well, yeah, and that's
the shit go down. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the thing that I always joked about. I've always wanted to. For years, I've wanted to be on the radio. I want to have a radio show, do my own radio show. Had an opportunity years ago that kind of fell through. That was my own doing. It just listening to people that kind of held me down and held me back and gave up on it. But that was one of the running jokes. Just turn the mic on and let me talk. I'll take care of the rest. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I'll just do that with the podcast. Turn the mic on, turn the camera on. I'll just. Yeah, well, come to find out, before we got on StreamYard, there's a lot more, unless you're Tony or Jeff, and then you can just turn your mic on and camera on and talk. Here I am. I'm like, I have to learn how to use editing software and edit and plug in music before we were on here because Haps was real weird about that first you could play music and then it went away and all that. So it was like. Now I have to learn how to, we got to have a breaking point in the show where I can plug music in and not completely interrupt the whole flow of the show. Just like, I got a Bluetooth speaker. Play music on the Bluetooth speaker when we go to break.
It doesn't quite technically work that way. I mean, you can do it, but it doesn't, it doesn't translate to good fucking production practice.
It doesn't, the audio doesn't. I mean, the audio translated okay-ish, but that was one of those other tricks that I had learned in the editing was how to make that audio off of a speaker through my microphone sound decent. We'll give it that. I won't say good, but we'll say decent.
Like presentable. Like it'll get over. Yeah. But that's good though, because it's different when you're like, you're hosting the show and then you have co-hosts. Like when it's your brainchild, you got to do all the behind the scenes shit.
No, exactly. And there's a lot of it. And like I said, that is something that I was like, the best of thing is something that I thought would be fun to do. But then I started looking into it. I'm like, my God, that is a lot of work because you got to go back through episodes and you got to find that sweet spot where you had a really good segment or whatever. And then you got to cut that one part out. And then you go through a couple more, if you want to put together a 2-hour best of or whatever. I mean, and you might only get a segment that's 5 minutes long, if you're lucky. That's really good. So you're trying to cut that out, and then you got to do that how many times?
Listen, but you know what though? I look at it the best. My definition is because I started that shit last New Year. My definition of the best of is a fucking straight run through replay. It was one of my funny, like I had a great time on this show. It was a great topic. You know what? Fuck it. Let's run it back. That's my thought process on the best of, because like you say, it'll eliminate the editing and all that shit. I'm just running it like I did last night. We just run that bitch from top to bottom and let it work.
My thing for best stuff right now is if we're not live on a Monday or a Wednesday or a Saturday, go to Spotify or go to YouTube. There's 153 episodes to choose from.
Facts.
It's a smorgasbord. Have fun. Have at it.
That's it. Just go in and just fucking hit click, man. Scroll down the screen just like just roll the wheel and where just hit the fucking roller and wherever it stops, just hit play. I didn't see this one. Just go for it. Yep.
Whatever you do, don't listen to like the first 20 episodes. Oof, man, those were what's going on, Chris? Those were rough. Jeff and I neither one of us knew what the hell we was doing.
but we can see how you elevated the game. It's a growth process. Like I listened to like my first episodes and it's like, holy shit. But it's cool though. It's just like, fuck it. You see the growth in the game, man. You don't start off on top of the game. You just got to work it, man. What's up, Chris? What's good? But yeah,
No,
you guys gotta work
absolutely.
that shit, man. Mhm.
It's all about evolving,
That's it.
and as the human, we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna blanket it out there so we don't offend anybody. Smoke. We're gonna say
Mhm.
human. I think we can still say human, right? That's okay. We
Yeah,
can
I offend each. Well, it depends on if you identify as a human or not.
well, I identify. I came out a few episodes back. I actually, I now identify as a T Rex. So I transitioned into a T Rex.
Oh shit! So that means you're a replica in a fucking museum somewhere. No proof, with no proof that they were actual bones of it.
Yes,
You need some
exactly.
proof of this shit. Okay, got you.
But no, as the human race, sometimes we naturally we evolve. That's what this show has done. The show has naturally evolved, sometimes de-evolved. I don't even know if that's a word, and if it's not, it is now. I just created.
Yeah, devolve, de-evolution. Fuck it. But it's mostly evolved. Come on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's mostly evolved.
Oh,
From what
no,
I've
it
seen.
is 100% evolved. I mean, considering when we first started, Jeff was literally on a cell phone that the front-facing camera did not work on. So
Obama phone.
so he built a stand in front of a mirror, and the back-facing camera was pointed at the mirror, so you could still see like comments and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh man, and I
Big up
just
to innovation, man. We gotta MacGyver shit sometimes to make it work, right? Big up, man. He made it happen, man.
Fake it until you make it, I guess. I mean, that's the name of the game. At the end of the day, I was in my living room with laptop and an earbud, and now I've actually finally just got my lighting figured out, so it doesn't look too bad.
It looks good, actually. Looks pretty good.
And that's and in all honesty, that's with a little light that I got from IKEA, the little LED light, and then I was rearranging my room when I built my desk here, and I found an old ring light that I had that had a cell phone attachment.
Nice.
I honestly don't even know where it came from because it's got a little clip on it. So I clipped it right on the side of my desk, and I was like, hell yeah, plug these bad boys in. There we go. We're good to go. I got my lights. Yeah, so I feel like I got to wear sunglasses when I do the show sometimes because they're so bright. But yeah, good Lord.
It looks good, though. It looks good. It looks good.
I'm under the big lights, man. I've made it to the big time.
Mm-hmm. We here, man. We here.
We're just here, man. We're just doing our thing, People listen, they listen. They don't listen, they don't listen.
Well, that's the wonderful art of the replay.
That's in all honesty, I love doing the lives and I love having the people in the chatters box and people commenting and having fun with us. But at the end of the day, I really push the replays and the Spotify, because I know a lot of people, they don't have they can't sit and look for 3 hours and listen to a goofy ass podcast. But if you're a trucker or if you work in a factory or you work in an office or, a lot of jobs, a lot of places you go to nowadays, everybody has earbuds in all day long.
Yeah.
No matter what they're doing, they got at least one earbud in. I do all day at work. I got one earbud in, and I listen to talk radio station out of Tampa. I listen to them in the morning until about 1 or 2, and then I switch over to podcast.
Yep.
Or I'll jump on YouTube, and if I've for instance, like your show or Tim and their show, the Mental Health Hour, I'll plug it on YouTube and I can lock my screen and still listen. So it's in my pocket and I'm listening.
Yep. This sounds good. Big up to Triple R, Random Rick Reviews.
Yeah. Speaking
if you want a cheap green screen, green screen for the green party tablecloths work from the Dollar Tree. You know what? Actually, even a green tablecloth, like the plastic, they have the picnic tablecloths you get from the any store, dollar store, whatever. But hey, man,
you don't like my background, Random Rick?
I like the hat rack.
Yeah,
he also said
I heard of Frank the Ghost. He's upset. The guys didn't like Frank the Ghost on my back wall, so I had to rearrange. I didn't really rearrange my living room. I just put my desk on the other side. So Frank's still here. He's just hanging out with me. He doesn't get to hang out on the show anymore, but I think the guys feel a little bit better about that. I told Frank he can move back there, but he likes his spot on the wall.
Frank is he just goes with the flow. Like whatever you
Yeah.
say, boss, I'm not gonna say shit.
Yeah, I'm just here, bro.
I'm just hanging. Living rent free. Frank lives rent free.
He really does, but he doesn't do
In
much.
the studio.
Yeah, he just kind of. I feel like he's my, when I go away for the weekend or if I go out of town or whatever, I feel like he's my built-in security. Like he doesn't do anything when I'm not here, but I imagine if somebody broke in, it would be full on like scary movie. He'd try to rape him or something like that. You just got ghost raped. Come home, some dude's in the fetal position in my kitchen crying like, what the hell happened?
And you're like, I don't see nothing. Like, what the fuck is going on here? Like Poltergeist back in the days, like you saw.
Yeah.
Wait, I shouldn't have said that. Nah. Well, that's
Yeah,
old
so-
school. For a lot of people in the cancel culture, won't remember that one. That particular scene. We'll let that slide. But yeah, all good, man. All good.
I did pull a Tony a little throwback, a little reach around on the podcast. Tony's talked about he's lived in certain areas before where he's come home from the bar and walked in the house and be like, "Hey, if you're in here, you're not supposed to be here. This is your last warning, or this is your one and only warning. You better get the hell out." I came home yesterday. I was out of town for the weekend. I came home yesterday, and I walked in. As soon as I walked in the door, I heard a weird noise, and it sounded like it came from my apartment. Now, mind you, I live in an apartment building, so I have 4 neighbors.
Yeah.
I have 2 below me and 1 beside me. And I was like, "Hey, I hope you enjoyed your weekend, but it's time for you to go. This is the only warning you get."
Get the fuck out.
Just like, yeah, pretty much I said that, and I was like, "Did I really just fucking say that? Like, somebody's really just chilling out in my apartment, and then me telling them that they're gonna go, oh, my bad. Thanks for the warning. We're gonna go ahead and leave." Like,
Do you have a to-go bag for this sandwich?
like, yeah, no, see, that's not really how it works in the real world, because if you were in my apartment, it was just one of my neighbors doing something, but it was like, if you were in my apartment when I come home, at that point in my head, it's fair game. What happens, you know?
Oh man, stand your ground. You know how that goes.
And
You're in my residential dwelling.
and
Hey,
I believe,
the rule book goes out the window at that point, right?
and I believe Ohio is now a stand your ground state. I would have to double check with my girlfriend. She would know better than I would, but I believe Ohio is a stand your ground state now. After they, what the hell is that? Okay, sorry. Instagram just randomly popped up on my laptop. I didn't even realize I had Instagram on my laptop.
You popping, man. You're connected.
Yeah, it just popped up. It was like, log into Instagram. I was like, I don't think I have Instagram on my laptop, but okay, maybe I did.
That shit is connected. You use Apple products? You use Apple or thing? Oh, I don't use Apple.
I have Android.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I know sometimes the shit connects. I'm sorry to cut you off. The shit connects like automatically sometimes. Like I was speaking to one of my friends, Randall Rick. I'll get back to you in a second. Yeah, go for it. I was speaking to one of my friends on he uses iPhone, so he links all of his devices together. And I was speaking to him, and he called me. He was on a cell phone, and it's like he has it synced, I guess, into his car, his wife's car, everybody's car. So his wife was behind him at a stoplight, and she was trying to contact him, like beep beep beep, like honey, I'm behind you, whatever. We were talking, but next thing you know, I'm talking to her. I won't say my government name, but she's like, "What up, Smoke?" I'm like, "Hey, where did you come from?" She's like, "I'm behind him, blowing the horn, trying to tell him." So it was crazy because the phone link switched over, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's crazy. But Random Rick Reviews, Triple R, YouTube. My YouTube link is, I can't post it because I can't post in the chat because I'm here right now. So it's Sunday Night Smoke Podcast on YouTube. So it's spelled SUNDAYNITE, Smoke, just like it is on the screen, and then you just put podcast after, and that's the page. Thank you very much. But yeah, the Skynet. Now check it out, Glick. I was just telling Rick how, like, with the Apple devices, right? I was speaking to Ted, on the phone, actually speaking to him on the cell phone, and this was like a couple of weeks ago, and he was driving, and I was linked to his Bluetooth. I mean, the hands-free thing in the phone.
Oh yeah.
And his wife pulled up behind him. And next thing you know, like I know them personally. Next thing you know, I'm talking to her on the phone. I'm like, "Hey, how you doing?" She's like, "What up, Stroke?" I'm like, "What's good? How's everything?"
Yeah, no,
She's like, I'm right behind him trying to I'm like, just blow the horn a couple more times. He'll realize like
yeah.
it was kind of funny. Like, so that shit switches like because he has the devices synced to him in his wife's car, so it was like kind of weird. I'm like, "Hey, what's up, miss?"
No, because I have my phone. Obviously, it's linked up to my Bluetooth earbuds. It's linked up to my car. So when I get in the car, if I have my Bluetooth on, and my earbud, it automatically links up to my car and disconnects my earbud. Or vice versa. If I'm in the car and I turn my earbuds on to get, like, when I'm getting ready to get out or whatever, it automatically jumps from my car to my earbuds. But I've had that happen here in the house where I've been linked up to my earbuds, and because I'm like the quote unquote primary phone on my Bluetooth speaker that I have, when my
you own her, you own that shit, bro.
Yeah, they have their phones linked up to it as well, but I'll be listening to music or whatever, doing podcast shit, and I'll have my earbuds in, and they'll turn the Bluetooth on and try to link up their phones so they can listen to music when they take a shower or whatever they're doing, and my phone connects to it first, and it's like, turn it off! I'm trying to do something.
Somebody singing in the shower, like it's like, well, come on.
So, but no, like, well, my laptop and my phone are linked because of my Google accounts. So, if I search something up on my cell phone, or if I search it up on my laptop or anything like that, then they're automatically synced back and forth. Or if I upload, like, I don't have much on my laptop.
Yes.
Because I don't use my laptop anything for just this. I did download Instagram on here, which I thought I deleted it. I downloaded it a while back for Tony to when we were having issues. Somebody wanted to speak to me and refused to come up on StreamYard, so they wanted to do it on Instagram. And I was like, well, I'm already at my laptop and I have my setup and everything, so let me re-download Instagram. But as soon as I downloaded it and it said log in, I just hit the log in and it instantly logged me into Nonsensical Nonsense. So everything's linked. I mean, yeah. I'm not too worried about it. I ain't too worried about it. I live a really boring life. So, I mean, if somebody, hey, FBI agent number.
Yeah, I ain't got shit. Like, fuck off. Like,
hey, FBI
you're
agent
looking in the wrong place.
25 because the last 324 have killed themselves because they were so bored watching me. all he does is go to work and come home and does podcast stuff and goes to the gym. He doesn't do anything.
Drinks beers. That's it. Fuck him, man. We gotta get somebody else in the net. Skynet is a motherfucker.
It's a chronic masturbation problem, but this is boring. Can't watch it all day. Sorry, FBI agents 1 through 324. R.I.P. This one's for you.
Yeah, cheers, motherfuckers. We ain't got shit for you. But yeah, that's the game, man. Yeah, but everything is so connected. And like I tried to resist the connections and all of that. Like sometimes, like I don't want all my shit connected. So like in the car, I don't connect the phone or any. I don't use Bluetooth in the phone. I mean in the car. The Bluetooth on the phone, I don't use in the car. I'm like, if I'm driving, I'm not answering the phone. I don't give a fuck. If I'm at a stoplight, whatever, maybe I'll think it. But for the most part, if it's not my lady calling, which I'll know if the phone is ringing set. If this thing or it's a family member, family members get a certain ring. So I know that, like, listen, all right, I get to a stoplight or I get the chance, then I can snatch it up. But for the most part, I don't really think. I don't like to link all the devices just for that same fact. Like, you walk here, you want to plug them to this, it's like, fuck. Especially if you got devices all over the house. I'm kind of old school with the shit. Like, I'll just be like, you know what? I'm going to go to each fucking device. I'm going to turn it on. Mm-hmm. I'm going to, like, let the shit thing. Because just for that, I just don't want shit turning on all over the goddamn place. Like, the shit turns on here. I'm in my lady's car. The shit is linked to her. Shit, somebody's there. The car there. The phone is plugged into her shit instead of mine. Like, the shit becomes a train wreck after a while, I mean, I get it. They want to synchronize everything and make it convenient for you.
Mhm.
That's the surface, you know, whatever the backdrop or the end game is for everything being connected, whatever, you know, that's a whole nother conversation. But I just don't like the shit being all over the goddamn place.
Mhm. No,
You
exactly.
know?
And like I said, I don't stress too much because I don't do too much. I mean, in all
Me
honesty,
neither.
if somebody wants to hack my shit, like, I mean, you could have saved yourself a whole lot of time and just watch the podcast. I mean, it's going to be about the same as
Like, share, subscribe, motherfuckers.
it's going to be the same as hacking my shit. They're like, all this guy does is podcast shit. And that's about it. Like, this guy doesn't do anything. He doesn't have any money either. I can't even take his money. It's because I have money, but I spend it as soon as I get it. Oh, and also,
That's the way to do it, baby.
I don't buy my Hot Topic first and foremost. The only time I've spent money in Hot Topic has been on my daughters. This one, I didn't realize I had this one on still. This one I got from a Viking jeweler. It was one of those chains that everybody has.
Is that a wolf dependent?
Yeah, it's I've got Odin's wolves on the. It's a quote unquote king chain, which Vikings never wore based on history. But it's got Odin's wolves on it, and then the pendant is Fenrir, which is and I know I pronounced that wrong. I apologize, but it's Loki's son. This chain that I have here, my Mjolnir, was handmade for me, and the chain was actually it was a blacksmith at the Renfest made this pendant, and it's heavy as fuck. But he also made the chain and braided it all by hand. So no Hot Topic jewelry here for this guy.
Authentic shit right there.
No Hot Topic. Now, I did buy a couple rings from a flea market, but that's just because I like them.
Oh, good, man. Hey, man, shit, get what you like.
Yeah, my other ring came from the same Viking shop that I bought my necklace from, my wolf one.
And that's handcrafted. The chain was handcrafted. Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
This one right here,
handcrafted shit. You never see the same shit again.
Yeah, this was made by a blacksmith at the Renaissance Fest up here in Ohio. I told him what I wanted as far as a Mjolnir, the hammer, and he was kind of an idea. And he was like, "Okay, let me see what I can come up with." But he did all that. I mean, you guys really can't see but you see the detail in that with the ram's head. And then the chain is all hand braided.
Nice.
But this fucking pendant is heavy as hell, man. When I first got it, I was like, God, I'm not going to get used to wearing this. Now I don't even realize I have it on half the time until I bend over to pick something up and it flies up and hits me in the face.
Throw his hammer, smashing you in the head and shit.
Yeah, right. Odin, damn it! No, actually, that's funny, Random Rick. I was with my girlfriend this weekend, and I was just talking to her about the Renfest because I haven't gone in a couple of years, and I kind of want to go. And I asked her, so would you want to go? I know it's not really a thing, but you know, it's still fun. I mean, it's a fun time because they have they have themed weekends and stuff like that. But then you get, you know, everything's all handcrafted. All the shops, everything's handcrafted. The food is amazing. You can get a fucking turkey leg, a full-on turkey leg, and a big old fucking mug of mead, and walk around happy as hell. You know? Yeah, but and they got all the little shows and stuff that they do. Like they had, the one year I went there, they had there's a TV show. I think it was on the History Channel. One of those. It was a reality-based TV show, but it was called Full Metal Joust, and it's a TV show about this group. Then they do full-on real jousting. Wow. And they were there one year, and that was crazy to watch. Like, it's not. There's nothing fake about it. It's 100% real, and that was insane to watch. And then, of course, you know, they have the Queen in her court. That walk around the Renfest and other shows and stuff like that. So I mean, it's a fun time. Plus, like I said, all the handcrafted stuff. I want to get some more beard beads. I had some, but I've lost a couple of them in the move. The only one I have left is my wolf one. But the last time I went, I wound up getting Viking braids in my hair, and then I had my beard all braided up with the beads in it and everything like that. I was like, hell yeah, I want to get that done again.
Nice.
So
they actually had up in the in the Northeast region, somewhere in New Jersey. This is actually, I heard about this, something similar to this, but it was a restaurant, okay, like a
Oh yeah.
restaurant kind of something like that. I heard it's in New Jersey. I heard about this. I mean, like early 2000s. This is how far back it goes. And he, guys, like, I took my date there. We went there, have dinner, like a turkey, like the whole shit,
Oh
something
yeah.
like, but they have a show. They don't have the real joust, but it's like a show, like the whole, type of thing. And I was like, damn, I like to get to that. I never actually did. Of course, at that time I was too single, couldn't figure out which lady to take. So I said, fuck it, I'm just not gonna go. But
Yeah.
they actually had something like that in New Jersey. I wonder if it still exists. I'm not sure. The health crisis has killed a lot of businesses in the fucking country. But I mean,
They have those places in a lot of places. They're one of those dinner and a show
Medieval Times. Yes, that's the name of it, Random. Right there you go, baby.
Kind of like
sorry.
in that movie, The Cable Guy.
Yes.
Medieval fight. Fucking Jim Carrey doing the damn theme from Star Wars. Or
Facts.
But no, there's I would love to go to one of those. I love doing the dinner theater stuff.
Yes.
We had some spots down in Charleston that I was fortunate enough to get to go to. There was one down there, and I actually went to that one a couple times. It was a murder mystery, but it was satirical. It was comedy based. So you were, the crowd got somewhat involved, but you go in there and you get your, you didn't have dinner, but you can get drinks and like little appetizers, and then and it was real up close and personal. So you had all the
and shit.
Yeah,
Like,
you have all the actors and stuff in there, and then they do get some crowd participation and stuff like that. But I like doing those dinner theater things. I think they're fun. They're entertaining and especially when they get the crowd involved and stuff like that. So I would love to do one of those medieval times. But that's basically Renfest in a nutshell. Is you're literally immersed in that world.
Yes.
You got all the characters. They have the aerial artists swinging from trees and shit like that, and comedy shows, and of course like jousting and medieval knights and stuff like that. They're fighting and whatever the case may be, and people dress up. I've thought about going there like and dressing up, but then at the same time you start looking at like to get a good costume and really put the work in to really dress up and go. It's fucking expensive.
Just go. Fuck that. Just go in jeans. Just dress down and go.
Yeah, that's what I do.
You know what I mean?
And then talking to some of the people that are there in costume, and then you start talking to them, they're like, "Oh yeah, I bought it a piece at a time or a couple pieces at a time," and how much they have invested in it at the end of the day. And it's like, I can walk around here in a t-shirt, jeans, and boots and look just as Viking as the next guy.
Yeah, it's like a one-shot deal. Like like we roll up, it'd be like in a humble, but like you said, they're invested in the business. So like when they have people come in and they have like somebody say me or you that come in just on a one-shot deal, like let's check it out. It kind of it boosts the experience for someone like us, right? But it inspires us to tell our friends about it because they're like, wow, hey dude, people were walking around in fucking costumes, bro. Because remember, if you're a part of it, remember you're promoting the business at the same time, kind of, if you have stake in the game. Just saying,
well, yeah. Not only do you have like the people who are there are paid to be, and all the vendors, they're all dressed in period clothing or whatever. So that makes the experience kind of cool too. And some of them are even in character.
Got you.
Depending on like there's always like a vendor that sells knives and swords and shit. So they'll have guys that are dressed like pirates or guys that are dressed like knights or in that period of time. And some of them are in character, and it makes it that much more of an experience, that much fun, much more fun, much funner. When you go and you're looking at their wares, if you will, and a guy comes up and he's in character talking to you about a sword or something like that, or when you're looking at jewelry and the ladies that are there selling it, they're in character. And, it's kind of fun. Or the toys, because they've got toys for the kids and stuff. So those people are dressed up and they're in character, and it makes it fun for the kids. I mean, it's a family fun event. Like it's very family oriented. You can still go and get alcohol, and they have musicians there that are period based, and they do one thing there that kills me, and I would love to get involved with it, but it's kind of like wrestling, but it's medieval wrestling, and they do it for the queen, like she. Kind of like gladiator style. So the queen of
okay,
be there, and the wrestlers they're there. They're just they're fighters, and they just throw everybody in and they fight. And it's like to please the queen, and she picks her champion and all that stuff. So I mean, it's a fun experience. Even if you go just like us, like you said, you're just there casual for the experience. But I mean, there are people that go there. Kind of like cosplayers, I guess you could say, when you go to Comic-Con or one of those things. People wear superhero costumes. Again, I know I'm 40 years old, almost 41 years old, but I do want to go to Comic-Con.
Still fun. Yeah,
I want to. San Diego Comic-Con is on my bucket list, and I want to dress up.
That's the big joint. Yeah,
and I want to dress up. I want to go for like the whole weekend or whatever, and I want to have a different outfit every week, every day. At
least two. Roll up with two switch ups. Like I'm in the game.
And I don't want
to Comic-Con, man.
I don't want to do like a cheesy costume. Like I want to spend the money and have a nice costume, like a good outfit. You know what I mean?
And that's like something you plan a year in advance. Like, you know what? I'm rolling next year. Yeah. Right. You set up your reservations, whatever. Then you got all right, let me decide what costume I want. You got time to set up everything. You like most major vacations. That's like a major trip right there.
Oh yeah.
That's like something, you know what I mean? That's like a big fucking deal. Listen to me and shit. That's a big fucking deal. You roll with that, you gotta when you roll, you got to roll ready. Cause I'm a big comic fan from back in the days and all that good ish. So a big collector. Like that's my game. Like I like that kind of shit. So I would definitely have to. I already know. Oh man, wow! I never. What's crazy? I'm glad we had this conversation because I never really thought about making. I've never been there before, to be honest. I mean, I'm in a major city as well. And I've never been to the one in my city.
Yeah, I've never.
Which sucks. Like I don't even got to go nowhere. Just buy a costume, goddamn it, and go. Yeah. And and that shows how lame I am with it sometimes. But like I got a lot of other things. But it's a good combo. Talk to me.
Well, and I know a lot of people, they think Ohio is a big deal, but I mean, we do have Cleveland, Columbus, and Cincinnati, three major metropolises or cities or whatever. And from my understanding, Columbus puts on a pretty good Comic-Con. I've never been, or Fan Fest or whatever they want to call it, but I've just much like you, I've never been, and it's literally in my backyard. I've never gone.
Slap both of us. Wait, one for me, one for you, one more for both of us. We not even. It's in our backyard, and we not even like.
I got my sights set on the big time. I want to go to San Diego Comic-Con, and my ass hasn't even gone to Columbus Comic-Con.
Me really, too, bro? But it'll make it better though, because we'll just step right into the big leagues, man. Yeah. We'll step right into the granddaddy. You know what I mean? Step right into the big show. That's it. Like that's the granddaddy of them all, right there. Like that's the that's
the mecca, man. That's end all be all as far as Comic-Con and stuff like that goes. I mean, that's where they reveal the everything that everybody's been waiting for. Oh man, what's the next phase in Marvel? Oh, get ready to blow your loads, nerds, because we got something for you. What's DC
Hope you've been saving it?
Yeah. Oh, DC, stop sleeping on us. Bring it. New shows and shit like that. Everybody, I mean, Marvel, Disney. I mean, Disney Plus alone, they got a lot of big things coming up. If you're a comic fan, a Marvel fan, I mean, She-Hulk is coming up, and I Am Groot Disney miniseries.
That's gonna be crazy. Like the doors are wide open. I don't even know what to expect with something like that, but it'll be fun, I'm sure.
Yeah. Disney's getting ready to the Disney Marvel universe, whatever you want to call it. Disney's going to do their first ever rated R television show when they bring Marvel Zombies to Disney Plus. I think it's later this year or early next year. When
Zombie has to be blood. You got to have blood in zombies.
So like I'm looking
Zombie
forward to
and
that.
blood is.
I love that comic book series. I love that. I talked about it on here before. The Marvel Zombies series in the comics was awesome.
With the
Absolutely.
characters and it's
Yeah.
superheroes. Yes. Oh yeah. Big up to that, man. That was a good look. Definitely.
Iron Man, and I mean, we've all seen the zombie apocalypse. We've all joked about it. What if it would happen in real life? But I mean, now you're going to turn some of our favorite superheroes into zombies. Like, there's no you're fucked if the Incredible Hulk's a zombie. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
Sorry, Daryl Dixon, but you don't stand a chance shooting your crossbow.
Sorry, Charlie. Yeah, it was definitely the zombie apocalypse. And so based on that, it's gonna be something serious. It's gonna be fun. And you gotta have it rated R, like you say, like you can't zombie associates with blood and
it's
violence
and
but still, you gotta still have the blood.
But I'm the same with it being an animated series and it's rated R. Can you imagine what they can do with animation wise though?
Yeah. Think back to the Vampire Slayer D. I don't know if you were an anime fan way back. Like
I was way back in the day.
That goes like this is like a classic because I was way back in the day, but there was a series called Vampire Slayer D. Okay,
I think I remember
and it
that.
was very like blood everywhere. It was it was worse than like the worst of the worst, like like over the top blood. But remember, it's animation, so it's like one stab is like. But it's off the water hose.
Well, back I was with the original. I mean, I do vaguely remember that Vampire Slayer D, but I mean, more mainstream people might know like Ghost in the Machine or Death Note. When those originally came out, they're pretty timid these days compared to what they used to be when they originally came out.
Yes.
And
those were more recent, actually, and even those were a little older. Like, I mean, those were like early 2000s ish, like something like that.
Late 90s and stuff when they originally came out. I mean, those back where you could get them on. You could only get them on, DVDs or whatever, and DVDs were relatively new. And I watched. That's what I was kind of into anime, the mid to late 90s. I was starting to get out of it in the shortly after I got out of high school, so early 2000s. I was starting to get out of it. But I mean, anime today is just, I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm old. And kind of with my taste in music. Music today sucks. Anime today sucks.
Everything had its point where, like, remember, when you get a little older, say, once you hit 40, it's like we've seen a lot of things introduced, like, they come out, it's introduced, it reaches their peak of popularity, right? And then the original, then what we thought was the best thing in the world, it kind of declines a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Killer 7750. Where'd Tony go? Tony had to take care of a little business. He had a meeting he had to attend to. So unfortunately, I'm here. Sunday Night Smoke, baby. So I'm just kind of filling in, but I'm somewhat of an honorary member of Nonsensical Nonsense podcast. I pull up once in a while, show my people some love. Thanks for pulling up, Killer 7750. Tony D said he'd come back if the meeting wrapped up in time, so it's possible he returned, but just hang out for a few minutes. We here, we doing our thing.
Sorry, I had to go.
Thanks for joining us. Oh, good. Thanks for joining us, though, Killer. Thanks for joining us, Killer. Hang out for a little while. You know what I mean? We doing what it do. Thanks for
Tony. Tony, he might be back. I forgot to tell Tony. I think another part of my executive decisions that I made this week on my own was I'm thinking about pushing Monday nights 3 hours too. I enjoy the 3 hour shows.
Plus let it all hang.
Yeah. Plus we have a hard time keeping it within the 2 hours on Monday, anyways. So the only reason we were doing 6 to 8 on Mondays is because, and it was so silly to me now looking back on it, because I was like, oh, we're gonna do Monday shows, but no comment, Cameron.
chill. That's my dude, man. That's my dude. We almost did lunch the other day, man, but I ended up on the other side of town, like
Yeah, no.
on the other coast. But nah, that's my boy.
uh,
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
no. But I'm thinking about bringing Monday, just making Monday right across the board. Monday, Wednesday, and Saturdays, 6 to 9. But originally we did Monday 6 to 8 because I was getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Ooh.
But then you look back on it, it really didn't make a whole lot of sense because still did 6 to 9 on Wednesdays. So
I'm just saying it saved you an hour on Monday that you recouped on the back end on Wednesday.
Yeah. So
the hour you saved Monday helped you Wednesday.
Yeah, exactly. I have no idea. It was one of those weird reasonings in my head that sounded good, and then the more I thought about it, I was just like, this really doesn't make any fucking sense whatsoever. Especially since on Mondays we typically go over anyways. So but that's another reason I was telling Tony. Saturdays we do 6 to 9. If we go an hour over, or 2 hours over, it's still only 10 or 11 o'clock. It's not 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, which is good because early start always works. Amanda Long in the house. What's up, Amanda? How you doing? Back in the house. Hey, Lick. Hey, Smoke. What's up?
I don't know where. I honestly don't know what's going on. I mean, typically Mondays Jeff doesn't come in. Maybe he'll be here Wednesday. I don't think he'll be here this Saturday. He's got kiddos. I don't know if it's his son or his daughter's birthday, but they're having a birthday party Saturday. So he said he might not be here. I was like, well, it's okay. Show's better without you. I always say that, and he knows I fuck with him. So if he was here, I'd say the same thing. But this is because him and I've been friends for so damn long. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, y'all go back like me and Ted Hicks, man. We go back from since like we was little snotty nosed kids. Like we go way back.
Oh damn! I didn't know that you and Ted. I didn't know you and Ted knew each other like that.
Yeah, we go back. Probably I know Ted since probably I was about maybe 10 years old.
Oh yeah.
I knew him since like we go way the fuck back. Like we grew in the same neighborhood. Like we grew in the same we grew up in the same neighborhood, a couple of blocks away. You know what I mean? So yeah, we've been rocking together for a long time. Like that's like a lifetime friend, shall I say? Like Jeff, like we know each other forever, like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, Jeff and I have been friends. Since we were 15, I think we've known each other. Hey, I'm popular.
Okay.
On I just got notifications. You're popular. Your reviews have over 2,700 views. Please review. How was Best Buy? Fucking Google reviews or whatever.
That was Best Buy. They didn't give me a discount. Damn it! They didn't cut me a check to advertise. Fuck Best Buy.
Best Buy sucks, man.
And I will quickly change my opinion if they if they decide to do business with me. But I doubt it at this point. I think I already burnt that bridge 2 seconds ago.
I am looking to get some new podcast equipment, an air fryer, some other things. Best Buy, hit me up. We can. I'll have my people call your people. We can work something out. My people are me, so my people are the voices in my head. But
I think I just fucked that up a few minutes ago. I think once I said, I think I've. In my views, the views of Ace World from Sunday Night Smoke podcast are not necessarily that thereof. Nonsensical Nonsense podcast, or Glick, or Tony D, or Jeff, or anyone else associated with that brand. I just like to put that out there for future reference, and for past bad things that I just said. Okay. Just wanted to say that
I can put you on that. I can put you on that same bus of people who have said something that I had nothing to do with that other people got mad at me for. And I'm like,
that's how the game goes, baby.
Like, why you mad at me? I didn't even say anything. Now you want to come at me sideways, get me all worked up, then I come at you sideways and your feelings get hurt. And then I'm the bad guy. And you started it.
Yeah, that's the world we live in nowadays. It's kind of like a association. You know what it is? It's like we live in like a cult society.
Oh, absolutely.
like a cult society. I can say like a vanilla, soft. I don't know what's the word I can use without offending folks.
Pussification of America, you sons of bitches.
Which is pretty much, yeah, that's what it is. And unfortunately,
Put it in my
it's not good. It's not good. I was actually thinking about doing, well, not thinking about, well, I kind of had it in the burner. It's going to be a small, a short podcast, but the United States military is in crisis right now. We're about 10,000 soldiers short. And in today's new woke America, it doesn't seem like enlistment is gonna it's gonna shrink even more and more. Meanwhile, other countries are gearing their young folks towards war and raising them in a militant mindset. So we got to be careful, Americans. Be careful. Sometimes you get what you ask for, and let's be careful what we ask for, because let's think about long range. Okay.
I seen a thing the other day. A little bit. Make a turn for the serious here. We have a tendency to do that. It's okay. It happens. But it was about gun control.
Oh boy.
And basically there was I don't know if it was a research or an article or whatever that was put out several years ago. And somebody had asked top officials in like Russia and China, whatever the case may be, why they never kicked off World War III, or why they never tried to invade America. And they basically said in all their contingency plans and all the ways they looked at it and they calculated and they planned it, the one thing that they could not make up for was the fact of the non-military gun owners in America, that no matter where they would try to land and or invade, that non-military presence of gun owners and people that would be willing to take up arms and protect this country, they didn't have the numbers to combat that. So that is why some of these top military advisors or military officials or whatever in other countries have said that they've never invaded our country. There's never, I mean, we've had Pearl Harbor and we've had 9/11, not necessarily full on.
I'm sorry. I'll be quiet.
Not a full on invasion. I know. Some people are on that.
I'm be quiet. I'm sorry.
9/11 was a government conspiracy.
I'll be quiet. Whoa. I'm not saying that. Continue. That's a whole other show.
Say it on the.
That's a whole other platform.
The face. The face. We've had attacks, but we've never had full on invasions because they can never combat or come up with a way to basically say that it made and kind of dumb it down because I'm a dummy. But to say that it made no sense whatsoever to invade America, because it wasn't so much our military presence that was the issue. It was the fact that in America, we're allowed to have guns. We're allowed to have guns. Yes.
Damn it. Think about Ukraine. They needed ammunition and guns to be sent to them, to civilians, to make on-the-fly civilian force. And I'm not, condoning Russia or Ukraine. I don't have a dog in the fight. I don't care. Like, I don't want it to be a political show, but like, if you have to have stuff sent in so you can fight off somebody, you behind the 8-ball. But I mean, once you land, we here waiting, Jack. Yeah, before the army gets here, the neighborhood that you land in is armed and ready to go, baby.
You gotta be careful because
you ready. Let's go.
I hate to break it to you, Southerners. I hate to break it to you. Little news flash. In case you didn't know, you're not the only fucking people that hunt in this country.
Everybody.
And also, I hate to break it to you, but remember, you guys come up north to hunt because we have some of the best hunting up north. So it's not like we're a bunch of untrained civilians if there was ever an invasion. There are people that know their way around guns, and we know the terrain, and we know how to shoot from distances and stuff like that. So it was just a really cool video, and I honestly, I kind of stumbled upon it organically. I was just scrolling, and I was like, "Oh Jesus, what is this? Some left wing nutbag wants to take our guns away from us," because it was it started out as a TikTok video with somebody that was like, for every 100 households, there's 125 guns in America, and that's the problem. And then the guy stitched it, and then it rolled into this big long video, and I was like, God damn, if that don't make some fucking sense, you know, like that does make a whole lot of sense as to why we've never been invaded as a country.
Yep.
I mean, the only time our country was invaded when we invaded ourselves, because in the Civil War.
Yep. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like only we got the balls to pull up on ourselves because we know it's an even playing field. Anybody else trying to pull up?
Yeah.
Man, listen, jokes on you, Jack. Amanda Long in the building, and I agree with you. She has a lot. Like, I don't even know where to begin with this. This is like, yeah, facts. And I've been following you as the conversation's been going on, but I didn't want to interrupt. But yeah. Those are the best friendships. My best friend and I have known each other since I was 12.
Yeah.
And he was 14. Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. And then LOL Bull, if you're friends with Glick, then you just as crazy with weird shit coming out your mouth. Birds of a feather flock together, baby.
At the end of the day, I mean, people. I mean, and that's the thing, man. I don't sugarcoat shit. I am who I am. This is going to be the exact person. Like Smoke, I will tell you right now.
You know how I do.
Yeah, and I know the opportunity is going to rise at some point where we're going to get together in real life. And what you see on our shows together and stuff like that is what you're going to see in real life. I might be a little bit more timid. I'm not so egotistical in real life. I'm actually much more humble in real.
Same here.
A little bit. But you know. Oh Jesus Christ! Speaking of pulling the e-brake and completely disrupting an entire show.
Oh shit!
You damn right.
He's back.
What's good?
Ladies and gentlemen,
in the house.
Ladies and gentlemen, the chump is back in the house because we all know who the champ is.
The champ.
Hashtag Brady Fears Glick.
Champ is here.
Hashtag Brady Fears Glick.
Hashtag Glick needs me. Glick needs me. Smoke, how you living, bro?
Chilling, man.
I have smoke.
We in the building, man. We in the building. We rocking and rolling, man.
You got me fucked up. I don't need you.
Pull up. Oh shit!
I was already looking for it.
Got me fucked up. Got me fucked up. Got me fucked
The backup singers kill me, man. I'm over there in the back.
It's just so smooth. Killer says Tony D the champ.
Tony D the chump. Chump. There's only one champ in this house.
I got a new theme song. Next time you say I'm the chump instead of the champ, I'm gonna have a theme song for your ass.
Yeah.
50 Cent on you. Bitch, I'm the man. I'm the man.
There's only one champ in this podcast, and he is I, and I am him.
Oh shit! Amanda says, "Look, people don't realize that being offended doesn't matter, and you're only responsible for your own feelings. Put that in your pipe and smoke it." I like that one right there. I couldn't let that slide. I had to put that on Broadway. Right
You see who I missed. To see
That's a good
Random
looking
Rick was
man.
in the house. Random Rick
Yeah.
was good.
Triple R.
Triple R. He just had a new video that came up on YouTube. I started watching it, and then I got sidetracked.
Well, Triple R has a channel. I will subscribe to you, Triple R. Now that I know.
Random Rick on YouTube. Oh, where's he at? Oh, where's my notifications at? Subscriptions. Reds versus the Mets. What? Oh, it's live too.
Oh, shh! Don't you tell
Mets game?
nobody.
Mets
Don't
They
you
took a hit over
tell.
the weekend. We was going in too. They kicking ass right now, boy. That owner ain't playing.
Yeah, the Reds were at they were in a battle with Milwaukee this weekend. Oh, random Rick, where you at, man?
Oh yeah, the Mets versus the Reds. Bottom of the third, 2 outs. Mets up 3-0.
Oh, so they are playing.
Yeah, they're playing right now.
Now I know Triple R is in the building. Now I know you got a channel Triple R.
Smoke.
Sometimes I don't know if you have a. I'm sorry. Go ahead, T.
I
What
didn't mean
you
to
saying?
cut you off. I apologize.
Go ahead.
Talk to the family. I told them I probably wasn't gonna make it up there this month. These were the exact words. We don't want to hear that shit. Price the ticket and let us know.
Stop fucking around. Let's make it hot, man.
I'm gonna throw this out there. I can't bring Jason, and that's what's bothering me. It'll be me and my oldest, but I want both of them there. But finding out what I found out earlier this year that he can't miss school for a family reunion bothers the hell out of me. Plus the debt that I'm in with everything I've been trying to deal with.
You can't miss school even if it's a family reunion.
Dude, it is illegal. It's not acceptable. Kids missing school for a family reunion is not an excuse absence.
Yeah, you gotta. What's the name that? Yeah, you gotta.
I didn't. And I would have broke that motherfucking rule every year. It's a
Which
family.
is all
reunion.
good,
We're not
though.
hanging out. We're not going to the club. We're not doing. It's a family fucking reunion. I got a problem with this shit.
No kids in the club.
I did not. Yeah, I didn't know it was illegal, so that's going to be on me. One thing I had to learn: we don't know enough of the law, and that's what's going to cost me. That's actually what's costing me some of the stuff I'm going through now. The way that I would keep him home, because if he just don't feel good or I'm gonna do something, he coming with me. I don't think that's an issue. Wrong like a motherfucker. Wrong as a motherfucker. So
on a side note, fuck you, Cameron. I hope you get a flat tire in your box truck this weekend.
The fuck Cameron, son?
I'm just hitting buttons like.
You said you're the champ.
The fuck I miss.
But what's the name, man? We'll holler after the joint, man. We'll
Yeah, it's should be up there the 27th. It's gonna be a quick trip. It's gonna be real quick, but I'm gonna try to stay for a week.
Drive by.
For a week. Yeah, you did that last time. I'm trying to do better than that, so that's gonna be on me.
Nah, it's all good. I could, we'll set up some ish. Me, I try to link up with Ted and JoJo. Mr. B, the MMA guy. We try to, people that's in the city, we try to link it up.
Jay Money trying to come through. No boys trying. About 5 or 6 of y'all, man. That shit would be a mess.
And I'm mad I ain't meet Jay Money crazy ass yet, because Jay Money right here all the time. I got to link up with Jay Money. But me and Jay Money, we we've been in the chat, but we haven't really
He'll be good. He'll be good.
No. It's no doubts in the game or nothing like that. But I'm just like, we haven't really chopped it up in the chat too often and this, that, and the other. So I'm just like, I know you're here. And I'm sure that since we all are have neutral alliance type of neutral affiliation association, we will link it up. So when you hear if J Money want to link up, that's when I'll meet J Money.
Well, either one of you guys link up with J Money. Do me a favor and punch him in the throat for me.
Oh, my head like the fuck out of him.
I may do an elbow off the top rope just for the fuck of it. I've only had to mute him one time in one stream, so he's not been as bad as some of the carrying gang and shit or the mayonnaise gang.
Give him a stone cold glick stunner for me.
I got you. I got you.
I might have to get him the people's elbow with some shit.
No, Jay Money and I go. Jay and I go way, way back. He says some fucked up shit and says some really dumbass things, but at the end of the day, at heart, he's a really good dude. I've known him for years. I've known him since back in the Periscope days is where I originally met him. But at heart, he really is a good dude. He just sometimes tries to, or not telling that, like, dude, pump the brake sometimes on the comments and some of the things.
Don't come in on the fourth floor. Come in on the fucking first floor and work your way up as this fucking shit goes along. Don't come in like you coming on the roof on a heliport. Like, dude, you saw to the first floor, work your way up. I get it. He comes in too fucking hot sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, dude, your first comment coming into a stream can't be bang, bang, blah, 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 blah. Like, dude, relax, work your way up to that shit. You know what I'm saying? Coming in too hot.
I was going through my shit a couple weeks ago. He was right there trying to be supportive. He turned to that real dude. That's the dude I want to meet. We know.
Yeah, he cool.
Well,
that real dude, I gotta have a drink with that dude, man.
There's no doubt in my mind. In real life, he's going to be that. He's going to be the real Jay.
I see it.
I think, like Smoke said, in real life, he's going to start on the first floor and work his way up. In the chat, he comes in, helicopter ready to go. Yosemite Sam, man, just
like, dude, wait a minute. Muscle Walker shot first, goddamn it. Motherfucker just coming flaming. Like, bro, you gotta work your way up. Work your way up. You know, but no, I think people don't know you. Like, a lot of people don't know you in some of this streams you come into, and he goes nuts.
Exactly.
Like, bro, we know what you do, but not everybody.
And I mean, we've all come across that. I mean, Smoke, I know you've come in some lives.
Hell yeah.
Tony, because he's usually in the live, like very rarely in the chat.
I've been guilty.
But I used to come into the chat and be like, "What it is, what it do, fuckers," and there were people that got mad at that, and it was like, "Oh, I was just saying hello, my bad."
that was light. That was light compared to a J Money entry. Like that was like a theme. That was like you entered the ring with no music, like a jobber. He comes in with the fucking. He comes in with the fireworks, the pyro, the fucking.
Tony's the only one that when he's live. Tony's the only one that when he's live, I come in just hot. I come into the chat hot when Tony's live.
I really hate you. I really hate you.
Wait for the reaction. There it is, and now I leave. Come back 10 minutes later, hit him again, wait for the reaction, and clicks out.
Oh shit! Wow, man. Oh, good, man.
I got your ass that night though with who was it? OG Classic, and you guys were talking about rappers. I fucking coming there with snow. Tony was so heated, and OG, and I can't remember the other dude. I'm sorry. That motherfucker's like started a conversation about snow.
Oh shit!
And Tony was like, "This motherfucker."
Snow is worse than Vanilla Ice coming in.
I know. Trust me, I know. Why do you think I did it? And
good job, baby.
Well, the conversation because OG Classic was like, "Hey, and I was like, "Oh fuck, no, I can't leave. Damn it, I got Tony, but I can't leave because now I'm in it." And I don't even like snow. I was just trying to throw Tony off his damn game.
Oh shit!
He said, "Informer."
Oh yeah. Hey, but that was produced by MC Shan. At least it was produced by a popular black guy from back in the day. So it was kind of co-signed, but the Jamaicans were pissed.
A white guy from Canada trying to be Jamaican. Like,
exactly. Look, produced by an American black guy. Oh, the Jamaican community was up in arms. That shit was brutal. That shit was brutal.
Every community was up in arms. Even the white people were like,
"What's the rubber? What's good?"
I think even the white people were like, wait a minute. Hold on a second. He's a white guy from Canada?
Oh,
I to be a Jamaican gangster. Hold on a second. There's a lot to put together here. Hold on. There's a lot to digest. Give me just a second. Like
that shit was too much to unpack. On the buy and sell, we're gonna sell.
He pulled a J Money. He pulled a J Money when he came in on the rap.
On YouTube talking about he got mob ties. I didn't know that shit.
Which, hey man, I'm not. We just talking about the entertainer, not like we don't know the person. We don't know who. We don't know the like who these really are. Like you, but you know what? No, look, I wouldn't doubt it because some of these entertainers that end up getting killed and shit like that are really involved with kind of crazy shit. And some of them, like, when I comment on entertainers and stuff, I just comment on their entertainment value because you never know who a motherfucker know. I can't even. I laugh at your motherfucking corny ass record, but I don't know who this dude's uncle is. You know what I'm saying?
I ever heard,
you know,
was Vanilla Ice talking about Suge Knight holding him over the balcony by his ankles,
like the 5 heartbeats.
Yeah.
I got scared when I heard this story. This is fucked up.
I was like,
he did a lot of fucked up shit to folks.
He's got Ninja Rap by his ankles over a balcony. Like, come on, Shook, calm down.
He done shit. That motherfucker then allegedly, then followed record executives, seen a motherfucker in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Like, followed him to the bathroom. Like, hey man, release your artist because I want them. I'ma fuck you up.
Smoke's not on camera, so I'll hit you guys with the air quotes.
Everything is allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Eazy-E in the studio. Eazy-E in the studio rolled up with baseball bats, and them hammers. Like, hey man, you're gonna release Dre from that contract, or it's gonna be a problem. Allegedly, of course. Like, we only talk allegedly. Street has it, so we only deal with allegedly. And these allegations are coming from Ace World from Sunday Night Smoke Podcast, and these are his only opinions.
There's no warning labels or PSAs needed on nonsensical nonsense. Do what we want.
Yeah, we're giving a disclaimer. Busted Rubber in the house.
That's my boy. That's my boy Hoss. That's another. Much like J Money, Hoss is another OG periscoper.
I love that name though.
You know what? Let me do this while I'm here. I'm gonna follow everybody on YouTube. I'm gonna get my YouTube followers up like I'm doing with TikTok. So all of y'all
get it, man.
I'm gonna go fried chicken and grab another beer because
go for it, man.
Tony, I made another executive decision. All right, I got you, man.
Shit, grab me a beer too, damn it.
Hey,
Let's go.
What's Random Rick's name? Random Rick, what?
Triple R. I'm not sure. This is my first time seeing Triple R. And Triple R. Oh, that's what it is. Random Rick Reviews. I'm gonna ask when Glick comes back. I'm gonna ask him to put that his channel for Random Rick Reviews on the his.
All of y'all on YouTube. I'm gonna start following a bunch of you right now. Random Rick, Amanda, Cam, you on Twitch? I think I got you on Twitch already. Buster Rubber, you can follow me up there. I'm gonna throw a comment in so y'all can see mine. Mark, I'm gonna throw you in there too. Hang on.
Like, don't be shy to throw your channels in the chat room. For those that have channels that are.
I'm gonna play this YouTube game with everybody, man. I am gonna play this YouTube game with y'all because I didn't give a shit before, but
why not, man? Like let's listen. Like all views are good views. You know what I'm saying? So don't be shy, man. When you come in the chat room, throw your channel, put it up there so we know what it do. You know what I'm saying? We know where to follow you and all that good stuff. We appreciate your support, and we support you in return. That's how the game goes. You know what I'm saying? I smell like, god damn it.
The game turns people when we don't back each other up. That's my fault. I didn't care about YouTube before, but I'm gonna start giving a damn because I'm gonna work on YouTube and TikTok. Because when I broadcast, I'm gonna bring everybody with me. So
get it.
As the one true champ of this podcast, and I haven't look at it shine in that light, boy. Oh, look at that shine. All that gold dripping. Got that drippy drip.
Whatever. Your breath stinks.
Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna be nice. That was a too easy.
Oh my god.
No, the only reason I grabbed this because I'm flexing my executive power tonight. What the fuck is going on now? I got my camera all fucked up. Oh, this is what I need to do. This is why I got my camera all fucked up.
I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Some of you I cannot find on YouTube.
No, I can't do that. That's not how I do it.
Names, so y'all just follow me.
There we go. That's how.
I'll be right back. Let me take a call.
You good, bro?
All right, we're good. First, I was talking to Smoke earlier.
Yes.
Thinking about Monday nights, 6 to 9.
Yes, 6 to 9.
Yeah, like we do the other two shows.
Okay, I guess.
But this is where my other executive decision comes in when Smoke comes back. So I'm going to see what his opinion is. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. You already mic checked earlier, Tony D.
Well, I'm putting it in there so everybody knows what my channel is. They can follow. I'm trying to follow some of them back. Random Rick, I think I got you. Amanda, I can't find yours, but you'll see my comment down there.
Random Rick Reviews.
I got him. Amanda,
He's got.
I can't find Amanda. I can't find Mark. Y'all see my comment down there. Y'all can follow me if you choose. I will be broadcasting more stuff to YouTube
Yeah.
You want to work on a couple.
Definitely check out Random Rick on YouTube. If you guys are old school video game guys or old school toys,
Paperboy, plain and simple. That's it. Paperboy.
he's got I think he's got 4 or 5 new videos up just in the last 24 hours. And he does some pretty cool reviews. I have not seen all of his new ones, but I did watch the other day when I was sitting upon my throne. I was watching his Street Fighter, but he does like NES, Atari. I mean, he old school games.
Nintendo Entertainment System, Atari, he needs ColecoVision and television.
Mm-hmm. But lots of there's a lot of good creators out there that you randomly come across. I wish Haas would get back onto social media because Haas was doing some barbecue stuff before he went MIA with his smoker and everything like that. Another reason I have yet to get to link up with Haas, but he's another one that I would like. Like I said, I've known him for years and never had an opportunity to link up with him, but I would really like to. Him and his wife, I know both of them. I've seen their kids kind of grow up over the years.
Bring them.
So I would love to get the opportunity to actually he's down in your part of the woods ish. He's down in Tennessee.
Yeah, he's above me. Gotcha.
Yeah, he's above you, but he's like in that area, that general region. But just haven't had the opportunity or the means to get down there and link up with him.
Right.
But it's on my list of things I want to do.
I mean, the meeting I just came up out of, I was telling them what I was going through. One of the other former commanders, he's got it now. Him and his wife have it too, and he was like, "Listen, I can attest to everything that you're saying." I said, "Yeah, straight up. They can't even find what's wrong. It's just
the long-term effects."
Yes, Lord. It isn't. This is not a game. All of y'all up in here listening, do not play with this. Fauci and them were right. I'm supporting them. I don't care who thinks I'm a sellout or whatever. Until you get this sick and you all don't understand that you can't find what the hell's wrong with you, and neither can the doctors, you don't fucking understand. I'm telling you. This is not a game.
Sellout Tony D. Tony D the sellout.
Fuck Glick, because when he gets sick, he gonna bitch like everybody else.
Sellout ass.
You gotta show you.
I don't get sick.
Where's the link that I was talking about? What link?
Cameron, if you go to YouTube and look in the live comments, you'll see Tony's comment, and then you can.
Oh yeah, you'll see my comment. About 3 comments up from where you just typed. That's my YouTube. I'm gonna try and get my YouTube.
Cam's on Twitch.
I'm gonna take it this time.
You gotta remember when people are watching us on different platforms, they're not gonna see the comments like from
that's right, because he's on Twitch.
They're not gonna see the YouTube comments or vice versa.
Cam,
I wish I knew how to save our. I don't know how to keep our videos up on Twitch.
They go away in 2 weeks. I was working on that this week.
Well, they did go away as soon as we ended.
No. Well, that's because you don't have it set to save. You got to go through the channel producer on Twitch to see it.
Is that on the website or?
It's on the Twitch. Yeah, when you go to Twitch and you go to channel producer on your laptop, it shows you that Jeeves and them was showing me that the other day. Because I was talking to him and Helen about it, and they was telling me they go away after 2 weeks automatically because they got so many people on Twitch.
Yeah. No, I know they go away after so long, but
we got on StreamYard. StreamYard saves it. Restream doesn't save it. That's the problem that I had.
Restream saves it?
No, it doesn't.
I have all of our old broadcasts on there. How do you think I have
old broadcasts from Restream? Unless it went to Facebook like I used to do, or Twitch, I thought was saving it, and it doesn't save all of them. The previous 2 it had saved, but they go away after a while.
Yeah,
Twitter's wiping away my events or posts after a year. I can go back a year only. I've been on Twitter since 2012.
What in the unholy hell is that?
And honestly, Bathurst was telling me about that last year. Bathurst said you almost got to make a new Twitter account because the old ones that were tied to Periscope, they're getting rid of them.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm listening to Dr. Fauci. Based on how sick I've been since January, you damn right. Everything they're saying, I'm following. The hell with it. Because this is ridiculous. I underestimated this damn virus.
Wait, what?
I see what they were scared of. This shit's kicking my ass. For those of you that survived it, God bless you. My ass, I need prayer. I need that. I need prayer like that MC Hammer song.
You're hanging out with 2 individuals. This is why you need prayer.
Oh shit!
And honestly, both of you, all of you who got me on Twitter, y'all gonna see a post I put up there. I was on Information Man yesterday. We did a broadcast on ranking the best black comedians of all time. That shit went 4 hours.
Yeah. Stop promoting other shows because I bet in 4 hours you didn't say anything
Whatever.
about
I plug your ass. You shut the hell up. I plug
You
your
didn't say nothing about nonsensical nonsense in 4 hours of ranking
I
the
plug the hell out
six,
of your ass.
the
You shut
six
the
black comedians that are relevant.
I will. I plug this show to death. You're gonna leave me alone. But
I'm not gonna leave. Are you high right now?
I do plug your show. Everybody knows about your show from me.
It's not my show. It's our show. Speaking of our show,
No, the best
executive decision number 3 tonight. I'm flexing my power. I'm flexing my muscle. I have a proposal.
Oh, shit.
I'm listening.
Mr. Ace World, Smoke.
Yes, sir.
Would you like to be a permanent fixture on the Monday night episode of Nonsensical Nonsense from this show forward?
I would definitely be honored to accept that challenge. Unfortunately, I'm not sure because I'm flexible. Like sometimes I got a hard schedule, but if you notice Monday, I always pull up though.
When you can make it.
You notice, yeah. When I can make it, you damn right. Like Monday, as you notice, Monday is my day, right? You like, motherfucker. Yeah. Once in a while, I'm around on the other days, but Monday is usually my day where I can, because I try to keep my Mondays free-ish. But I appreciate it, man. Put it like this: leave them invites in my inbox, and 7 out of 10 times, I'll be there, baby. 7 out of 10 times, I'm gonna be on deck. I appreciate it.
This is my thought process. Not only Cameron, but other people do like when you come on here. Other people like when you're in here. Mondays are about the only day that Jeff is not on here, which is fine.
Yes.
And I like, Tony and I have fun on Mondays, but having that third mic is always fun. So, I was thinking about it, and then when you rolled up tonight, I was like, you know what? Okay.
I think contributors to the conversation is always fun, even in the chat. More than anything, contributors to the conversation is awesome.
Yeah, if you're down, like I said, I would like to make you a permanent fixture on the Monday night show.
7 out of 10 times, I'm here, baby.
You can make it. When you can make it, the invites will go out like they do every show. Jeff gets an invite to every Monday show. Whether I know he's not going to be here 9 out of 10 times. There's going to be that rare occasion when Jeff's going to show up on a Monday. But even if he shows up on a Monday, the 4 of us can do our thing. But
sounds good.
Throwing some monkey wrenches into the it's as we were discussing earlier, Smoke. It's an evolution. It's an evolution. Yes. We evolve. So
yes.
I think that's big. Man. Honestly,
I appreciate it.
I'm gonna throw this out there for everybody. I don't think all of you realize we're pretty much gonna have 3 shows combined, especially if Tim starts popping up like he has been in the chat. Mm-hmm. You're gonna have 3 different broadcasts, and it's gonna be 4 once Ted starts becoming available to pop up in the chat for the Nonsensical Nonsense podcast. All of us who are former podcasters or broadcasters on HAPS are still fucking united. Drop a bomb for that shit.
I'm creating an army.
You know what it is? It's not just an army. It's a legion.
It's a movement. It's a movement.
It's a movement. I call that shit the network. You know what it is? I call that shit the network.
We can't use the network. No. You can't use the network.
Not the term the network, but I call it the network, as in it's a network of individuals that are affiliated through one another, loosely or tightly, just affiliated. We'll just use the term affiliated, and and you'll see us on other people's streams and other people's I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you. And for you only gonna see me in 4 places, or that's my thing.
Here, smoke. I'm gonna help.
All right, go for it.
Because Ted named it properly,
take it away.
And we have just unified the hell out of it. Ted has named it properly. Hold on 1 second. Nobody say nothing.
Go for it.
He's so dramatic. Oh, wait, I'm not allowed to say anything.
Excuse me. Ladies and gentlemen,
don't do this goddamn show. Don't tell me not to say anything.
Listen. I'm family. It's our show. You shut up. Everybody up in here, listen very close. I'm gonna need you to listen very close.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
You have
this.
Drunk talking ass. Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast, the Sunday Night Smoke Podcast, LateNightParents.com, and then you're going to have the random multi-broadcaster myself. We are the Belt Kings, coming soon. Damn it, let's go.
Belt King.
Let's go, baby. The champs are here.
As far as nonsensical nonsense goes, I'm creating not only a legion, not only an army. It's coming to fruition. You like that big word? I use that.
It sounded smooth too. It came out smooth.
It really did. It's. I only have one thing to say. And if I can figure out. The Glick World Order is about to take over.
The Belt Kings are in the house. He's going to have
been
his
a long
intro
time
music.
coming.
I'm going to have my intro music. Slam Dunk coming soon on Twitch. It's going to be a damn mess. Whenever Brian and JoJo can make it on the regular, it's really going to be a damn mess.
Yeah, my man. Yeah, Ted definitely said it right Wednesday night that with the belts and the champions and all that because all three of us was flexing Wednesday night.
That mess was crazy.
That's only right, baby. The champs are here, baby. The champs are here.
That mess was crazy.
Hey, just
be here or be square, baby.
Just wait. Here in the next week, probably 2 weeks, I'm getting that custom made nonsensical nonsense belt. So I'm gonna be double strapped up. Double strapped.
I'm waiting on that. I'm gonna name me one. We're going to put the money together, but I gotta get my money back.
Sounds serious. Don't get a copyright claim for that, damn it. All right.
Yeah, whoa. My bad.
Don't get a copy. Yeah, less than 10 seconds. I think it is.
Such a hater.
As long as it's less than 10 seconds.
You hear that, Tom Brady? The glass just broke it at your ass, Tom Brady, because I'm the GOAT. I'm the champ. Oh, hell yeah.
You know what's so crazy? I don't even have my own fucking theme music. I just let people do promos for me, like this, for example.
Actually, you know what?
No wonder why I blocked.
Go ahead, Glick. I'm sorry. Let other people promo my shit for me.
I want to reach out to my boy Rocky. I'm gonna tell Rock Lee I need my own music outside of the show opener. I need my own music and let Rocky do his magic. Rock Lee, EDM Combat. Check them out, you sons of bitches.
I got a whole I'm gonna have to make my own. So you're gonna make me start making my own beats.
Newest.
To see when I go on vocal, I can go vocal from Facebook to YouTube. So if you get your own beats, that's good. I can do that. But I got a couple more broadcasts. The broadcast did the other night. Bad Boys of Haps. I'm gonna do a part
I was peeping that.
Did you like it? That's all I want to know. Did you like it?
I got through 2/3 of it, but I like how you put it together.
Thank you.
I like the intro was smooth.
I'm really not buying the Bad Boys of Haps if I wasn't there. If Smoke
you gotta have more batter, yeah. But it was like it was pieces of the broadcast. It was like a best of, kind of like how we was chopping it up earlier on like a best of. It takes a lot of work to put that
the clips I was pulling up. I know it scared everybody.
You know what it is? It's just like, oh shit, what's next?
Exactly.
Because people got to realize the internet is forever, right?
Yes.
So some people that were like on Haps that didn't necessarily weren't content creators sending content to other platforms. They were just exclusively Haps, right? But you got to realize if somebody like me comes on, or if Tony D comes on, or if Glick comes on, and just in case if they had their settings turned on, okay, if they had their settings turned on, those streams went to alternative platforms. So when Haps shut down, when our parent broadcasting company shut down and closed the database of all the previous streams and broadcasts and podcasts, they still live on other platforms, okay, which is a beautiful thing, right? So for example, I I have dozens of streams that I've done on Haps that are still available on YouTube, okay, and other platforms.
Oh yeah,
Audios on the radio station, because Haps wasn't my parent company. Haps was just a platform for me to stream to other platforms. So it wasn't like I was primarily like I was an exclusive Haps broadcaster. So Haps, you know, my fan base, my I won't say fan base, but the majority of my audience was coming from Haps. And so that I will admit, the majority of my audience came from Haps.
I stand by that.
God, that's how I met a lot of you guys as well.
That's why I pushed that.
So that's why I love
family
Haps
so hard, because my audience was Haps folks.
My audience was Haps folks as well.
You know, Haps folks. So that meant something to me. That's why I pushed it so hard. And I'm going to reminisce as hard as I can. I didn't even go through half of what I wanted to do on that 2-hour broadcast. That ought to tell you how much more shit I got.
Well, put it like this: if the folks and it's good to do the throwbacks, but put it like this, right? If the folks, it's good to keep your catalog. Number one, it's good to keep your catalog. Number two, like with the platform, I look at it as a rocket ship, okay, like a 3-stage rocket.
What do you mean? I don't even have to talk to each other anymore. We can look at each other and we know what the other one's thinking.
Yeah.
Some of these motherfuckers is in trouble. I was being nice. And I couldn't bring everybody up there because my StreamYard link wasn't working right. So I ran it. That was my backup plan. What I did on that. The next one I'm gonna do, because what I'm gonna do, I decided this shit tonight. Smoke, I apologize for cutting you off, man.
No, go ahead, go for it. Hey, man, we here. Go for it.
The first one on StreamYard, I'm gonna do another one on Restream. I'm gonna do another one on Vocal. So I'm gonna do it all over the place to where it can be seen everywhere, and it's gonna be a damn mess. I can do 2 hours a piece. I do a clip, a jam, a clip, a jam, a clip, a jam, a clip.
Yeah, just break it up. Yeah, it's like a variety show, like a
Shannon ass had me scream. I didn't even play the one where he had me crying. We was talking about Damon Wayans being a handyman. Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Oh my god. And I almost did karaoke, but I said no, I can't do this. I can't. But I did play the one me and Jason did, Spider-Man. You was there. I forgot you was there, Smoke.
It's so good.
Forgot you was there, but you was in there, cut man.
I was right there. I was right there.
Singing James Ingram. I got to do the Halloween one.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot because I got a lot of my files too, man. It's a lot of my files. But you know what I do realize that when I would go through some of my streams, like when I come up, like, all right, the Twitch comments reset. I'm not sure what that means. Killer says the Twitch comments to reset.
When you come off of Twitch and go back on, all the old comments go away. They don't.
Yeah, we need to go back and forth.
But
okay.
I got you, Cam. You'll see me. You got me on Facebook, so don't worry about it. You all right? I'll show you what's up there. One day I'll try to post it over there.
Oh, one day.
One of these days.
Cam follows, and big up to Cam because he be all over the place. I think he's still in, right?
I have no idea. No, Cam's my boy. Cam and I actually
Killer.
We met playing Call of Duty together years and years ago. Him and his older brother, and we actually, there's a group of 5 of us that my buddy who I've been friends with for years now, for almost 20 years now, if not 20 years. Him and I played Call of Duty, and then we met the other 3. But I've known Cam since he was like 15, something like that. So that's good peoples. I mean, he's basically like a little brother to me at this point.
Yeah. We got that. And Jeff's gonna be the manager of the Belt Kings because he's gonna be like the Paul Lee Dangerously or the Paul
Jim
Heyman.
Cornette. Get him a tennis racket.
Paul Heyman.
Yeah. He's the China
JJ Dillon, the JJ Dillon of the gang. That's cool. Because the belts are too heavy for him. He's a shorter guy. Yeah. So the belts,
the belts are bigger than him. I mean,
just
like fucking...
ladies and gentlemen.
I'm fucking with you, Jeff, in case you're listening, man.
Paul Heyman.
I think Jeff would be more of a Paul Heyman type manager than because
I got it. Jimmy Hart. That's exactly who the hell.
Oh, yes. Forgot about the mouth of his house.
Yeah, talking all kinds of craziness. For no damn reason, other than to hear himself talk. That's 100%
Let's go, baby. Come on, daddy. Come on, baby. Come on, daddy. Give it to him, baby. Give it to him, daddy. If the motherfucker, he must have said daddy and baby a million times.
That is 100%.
Oh
It was a
shit.
mess. And
I
Ted
just said my-
is always going to be the taskmaster. Ted is the taskmaster. He's the Kevin Sullivan of all of us. He
Why
really
you gonna
is.
do Tim like that? I said that Wednesday night because you said that same comment. Why you got to do? Why you got to do my man Tim like that?
Because I called Ted the taskmaster ever since last year. I actually had a faux pas listening to him one day, and it almost destroyed the community we was trying to build. And I told him about it. So he's the Kevin Sullivan of all of us. Smoke's ass is like the 50 Cent of the whole crew. That bad boy made me think better one day, and I got to give him credit for that. My ass, I'm just reckless. I'm just reckless. I'm the knucklehead of the crew. Let me be clear. He is the Sasquatch. I'm the knucklehead.
I was going to say, I'm anxiously awaiting.
You're the Sasquatch, and I'm the knucklehead. Sadie, how you doing, lady?
Sadie,
What's going on,
what's
Sadie?
up?
I was anxiously. I was waiting for. I was like, all right, Tony's going to take a shot at me. Where's it coming from? Where's it coming? Sasquatch.
You remind me of that dude in the Magnificent Seven that was out in the wilderness. That's your ass.
D'Onofrio. That's the guy who plays Carlton Fisk on Daredevil. So yeah.
Yes.
I can take that.
That was hella.
I ain't mad at that. That was a really good remake, and I ain't mad at that.
Sadie, we're making a new show. Stand by for notifications.
We are good. Big changes in nonsensical nonsense. That I made executive decisions. I flexed my power as the champ, as the one and only champ, as the leader of the GWO. In all honesty, we could 100% steal the NWO logo for Nonsensical World Order, but I like Glick World Order because I'm an egotistical maniac. So
customize it. Yeah, you got to customize that shit, man.
I got to figure out how to make a advertisement poster for when I do the Bad Boys at House. Because there's a few people I'm gonna put up there. I'm gonna throw all the pictures up there.
Yeah.
With a theme song in the background, I can throw that on TikTok. It's gonna be dope. Yeah, Smoke, I gotta get with you.
I can help you. Yeah, I got you on the what's the name? Me and E Money. You know, this me and my man E Money. Big up to E Money 24, man. E Money 24 helps me out on the back. He's the back end. Like he helps on the behind the scenes end, like with some of the thumbnails, some of the ideas, some of the titles for the shows. Like he's some of the brains behind this. So I can't really take all the credit.
Real quick.
Go ahead, go for it, Glick.
E Money 24. Was that the gentleman who was with us on Ted's show?
No, that was JoJo and Brian with it. E Money was on Smoke Show one time.
E Money's he only came on live maybe once and shit.
There's a couple people I'm still learning, like the gentleman that was with us, JoJo. That was the first time I met
JoJo
him.
was all combat sports. He taught them all night.
Yeah, he was on the old Haps Network, actually. He was on the old Haps Network. He used to bring us all the pay-per-view shit. Like, he used to bring us all the goodies, man. The MMA, the wrestling, the boxing, everything that was PPV. He kind of gave us a link to,
Gotcha.
I mean, you know.
JoJo and Cope's Corner, they do their show, and they talk
Mike Copenhagen. Big up to Mike Copenhagen.
Big up to Mike. Mike is cool piece. Mike is dope. Mike is open to hollering at everybody. So big ups to them. Most definitely for real. Y'all just don't know. There's so many people we can come up here, but JoJo will talk sports longer than we could do a whole wrestling broadcast. He could talk about combat sports the whole time. He pronounces all them damn names, all them damn syllables,
he know
all them damn countries. That's why I call him the super syllable sportscaster. That's the belt he needs. The super syllable sportscaster.
It was the first time I met him. I've seen him in other lives and stuff like that before, but that was the first time I got to meet him and hang out with him. But I think I did all right. I think I held my ground in there.
You guys were good, man. That was a great show last week. I'm sorry I couldn't join you because I was having the Wi-Fi difficulties. Yeah. It was definitely a good show. I also want to send a shout out to JoJo was also Mr. B MMA guy.
Yes.
I heard he's back on YouTube. I sent a shout out to TJ the Prodigy, man. I think him and TJ are on YouTube.
Yeah, they do it.
I'm not sure whose channel it is.
I haven't heard in a hot
but
minute. TJ and I were
TJ
trying
the
to work
Prodigy
together for a while, and it just never coincided. And then he kind of dropped off.
Yeah, it was a little controversy. Me and him had a little small rift, but
I
that's
told
water
him,
under
"Say
the
that bullshit
bridge.
up so we can get back to work, damn it." You tell him I said so. Me here, little bastard, look like the dad on 227. Tell him I said so.
Jesus
That's what's
Christ.
up. So
Yeah,
look
TJ.
out for them on YouTube, man. Shout out
Yeah.
TJ the Prodigy, Mr. B.
Because TJ knows his wrestling. He knows his sports. TJ does
MMA.
know his sports. All jokes aside, he does.
Facts. Combat
really
sports.
does.
Those dudes, like, if it come to a fight, they know what they talking about. You know what I'm
Big
saying?
on sports and big on politics. He's big on having any and every open conversation that you can research. All jokes aside, we all got our ways, but if you're talented and you got a gift, we're going to acknowledge it. And that's just being real.
Yeah,
You know,
TJ and I were trying to work on something together a while back, and it just schedule wise, we wanted to do a wrestling show together. I think that's what we wanted to do.
You tell him I said there ain't nothing left in the wrestling for him to talk about. Nothing.
Wrestling and something else, but we were trying to collab together, and then, like I said, schedules weren't working, and then he kind of fell out. Like he just disappeared.
And then they bamboozled the app also. Remember,
Yeah.
Yeah. And so a lot of things were going on. He may have had his channel removed, kind of like I did also.
Right.
And then the when the app rebooted, and then some people couldn't get back on, and some people. So once they revamped the television, the network app for us, it kind of screwed everything up. It kind of derailed a lot of
you guys stop being troublemakers. Stop.
a lot of
I know you ain't talking.
Stop attacking people.
I know you
Hey
ain't
man,
talking.
I just work here, bro. I just work here. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
I ain't talking. I'm talking. I'm nice, man. I'm nice to everybody. I don't have no beef with nobody. Nobody has no beef with me.
That's it.
I ain't never crossed the line. I don't say things that shouldn't be said.
You be dragging the line.
But you wouldn't be here then. Because
that
this has to be nonsensical nonsense in order for it to exist, right?
I get a can of gasoline.
Don't pull a joker and set this shit ablaze. Don't do that, man. You got a good thing going. Don't burn it. Don't burn it down yet, bro. Chill. No.
Kick back and drink a beer while it burns.
No. You work too hard.
This motherfucker to the ground.
Right.
Don't play with me.
Right.
Don't do it, man. You work too hard, man.
Right.
Nah.
Some of us can get away with being habitual line crossers and whatnot, because at the end of the day, if you push me, I'm gonna push you harder, and if you don't like it, yeah. And if you don't like it,
when you corner me, we fight back. What the hell's wrong with you?
If you don't like it, nobody's making you stay here.
Go on, put the wolf pack back up. We push back.
Slap me and I slap you back. That's it.
Get your under. Shout out to Shock G. Shout out to Shock G.
Oh, good, man. Rest in peace, Shock G. Oh,
word.
People that fuck around, I got one message for them when it comes to nonsensical nonsense.
Got me fucked up.
Got me fucked up.
That shit is smooth, man. Like the bass kicks in, that bass kick in, like.
He got the calm version because I'm gonna play the 40 cal version. You got me.
Oh shit! The 40 cal version.
You don't always have to be angry, man, to get your point across.
I'm angry.
Look, if the name is 40 Cal, listen, 40 Cal from Uptown, he from Harlem. If your name is 40 Cal, you already coming in on some shit.
You got me effed up. I'll rock that shit.
With a name like 40 Cal, that means you already coming in with an edge.
Oh my God, I love that joint. I love that joint. I got a list. I got about 10 of his songs that I love. Oh God.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, he's coming in. He's coming in hot.
Exactly.
He's coming in like Jada Money. Your name is 40 Cal.
I'm still mad at that.
You named after a fucking high-powered fucking hand weapon.
Hell Rail and Jewels and 40 would have killed it, and JR Ryder, that would have been a wrap.
I don't know, man. I can't even front. I can't even front with those other dudes was alright, but man, Kiss, man, you can't. Let me tell you something, man.
Kiss knew his lyrics.
Jada. You listen. Big up to 40 Cal. Big up to Hell Rel. Big up to JR Ryder.
Big up to Jewel.
Big up to Jules and big up to the whole Dipset. Word. But I'm just saying, out of the whole roster, because remember, there's levels to this ish, right? There's levels to this ish. But when it comes to the hardcore hip hop fan, right, you got to put Jadakiss is like maybe like one notch. Like you have A, B, you got A plus, A minus, A, B plus, B minus, B and B minus. I'll say I'm gonna put Jadakiss was just maybe one grade above those other guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put. I mean, I'm just saying, just generally speaking, that his body of work was just his body. We can't take away his body of work. I mean, he shined like crazy that particular day, but his body of work, he's gonna go down historically. Is his body of work pound for pound is one of the best lyricists that has ever done it, whether it's top 5 or top 10.
What he did that
And I
night
don't
goes
think
down
any
in
of those other guys on that Dipset roster, except for Cam, may reach the top 10. I'm just saying, Cam may be top 10, but I think Jadakiss overall his career body of work has to it's gonna pound for pound as far as lyrics. I'm not sure, you know, as far as hit records and top 10 chart breakers and all that other good ish, but pound for pound as far as lyrics when it comes to the that hardcore New York City crowd, you're gonna Jadakiss has to get the edge. You gotta
wrecked
give him
it
the
that
edge.
night. We ain't gonna deny him. He wrecked it that night.
Yeah, I'm just trying to be humble about it. Remember, I'm humble. I try to keep everything humble. I didn't want to say he came out there and shit was a massacre. I didn't want to say it was a downright ass
It was a
kicking
massacre.
because I want to respect Harlem and Uptown, but it was a bad showing. But it was a bad day for the other. Remember, sometimes when like look at the NFL playoffs real quick. Let me just get this real quickly. Look at the NFL playoffs, right? It's a one and done deal. Or the NCAA. It's a one and done. You've seen some teams that were great all season long, and then they face another team that was great all season long. Sometimes you just have a bad game. Like your game plan was bad. Sometimes you didn't. Your coach, the game plan setup was not good enough to do. Because remember, only the top teams are playing at this point. So I just think Dipset the game plan wasn't tight enough for them to make it competitive.
Did you see?
Because they were definitely both up there. They're definitely playoff teams. Both of them are playoff teams if you compare them to teams. But like the coaching didn't come into the game. Maybe they didn't take this LOX serious. I don't know, but that shit.
I didn't.
That's
I
why.
wasn't ready.
But because that's why you was think. That's why you thought that. That's why you thought.
Yes.
That the Dipset was gonna come through because you didn't plan on it and they didn't plan on it, and it was a hell of a shocker.
That was a beast. It was a beast.
On, let me take a quick call. I'm sorry. Go ahead, guys.
I'm about to jump down in a minute because I got to Zoom with my mom and them in a minute. So
that show's almost over.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Hang tight. Let me just for one hot second.
I don't know what the hell you guys were talking about, but
you gonna learn you some rap music around us, son. You're gonna learn you some hip hop.
No hip hop. No, I walked away, so I didn't catch all
about the verses with Dipset and Locks, and it's crazy because that one verse he did got like 22 million views on YouTube.
Verses better be lucky. I mean, I might not be number one, but easily top 3. If my man Snow would have been there, it'd have been game over. I'm just saying.
The game would have been over. You're right. It would have been over faster than Rick Ross and 2 Chainz. Me and Pena gonna do one on TikTok soon.
They would have been throwing tomatoes and shit at Snow.
Me and Pena gonna do a verses on TikTok.
Oh shit!
Keeping them snakes in there.
I'm not even gonna mention that.
My favorite group, and we're gonna do 10 songs a piece. We're gonna go back to back.
I'm good. I'm just good.
I'm telling those cats right now.
How many times you gotta get bit by a snake before you learn?
I don't know.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Tony D is immune to poison.
I'm like Chuck Norris. The snake will die. Oh hell yeah!
You might as well just kill the shit yourself.
The snake's gonna die at the 5 agonizer.
But just get out the forest where the snakes are. If there's a cutoff line, like
as far as TikTok goes, Tony, take a listen from your boy. You really want to get over on TikTok?
You sure? I'm already there.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm already there. You sure?
What the fuck is going on here?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Sure.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm doing pretty good right now.
What is that?
How many numbers I got? I'm doing pretty good.
I don't know what your numbers are. I couldn't see them.
3,800 following and followers. I'm doing pretty good. I'm going for the 10,000. I'm working on monetizing. You gotta have 10,000 to monetize on there. I'm working on that.
Monetizing is not worth it.
I believe it, but I'm gonna take it. If it comes my way, I'm gonna jump on it.
Tony D.
You've been up there longer than me. Fuck you.
I don't even post on that account anymore. They're still fucking growing.
That's what you want. That means you got a following. So when
Still growing.
Once we broadcast on there and invite people on, or we can do our shit, it'd be a change. It'll be something serious.
Oh, I can't go live on that account anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh shit.
They popped me with a permanent ban. I was live one night and I got popped with a permanent ban for nudity and strong sexual content. And I'm doing exactly what we're doing right now.
Exactly.
That carrying gang, man.
So
maybe a carrying somewhere. Somewhere in the ranks, like.
remember when I said TikTok goes after people who are not doing anything and completely fucks them over, and meanwhile the people who are doing wrong, TikTok just goes, I don't see anything. What? I don't nothing's going on. I don't see it. Yeah,
Tony D won the appeal and shit. Didn't you win an appeal?
Yeah, I won the appeal.
I've won appeals.
He won an appeal for fuckery. Like that's why I stay away from that. I like to build the brand through these well, I'm not gonna go crazy because I'm on your stream, but on my channel I talk, I kind of shit on a lot of brands, so I'm not gonna do that here. Randall Rick says, man, nobody wants to see that. LOL. I don't know what he's referring to, but
that verse
all
good. Me and Pena.
Oh shit!
We gonna cut up.
No, you're right. Nobody wants to see that, man. They want to see you, but they may not want to see Pena because he may fall asleep on the fucking podcast. He may fall asleep. Fucking with Pena, the sleeping streamer. This fucking guy.
I'm gonna pull a Tony and be like, for future reference, my name is Glick and this is my show, and I haven't said anything. I have not brought up names or anything like that. So when you assholes get all butthurt and come at me sideways for comments made on this podcast, just know that I'm going to come back. And when I come back, when you come at me sideways, you can't cry that you got your feelings hurt and play the victim. So,
pretty much.
That shit I'm saying. People will say things and they don't get mad at me, and I don't even say them.
Which is the like. Oh man, social media is weird, bro. It shit is weird. Like
it is
like,
for real.
People, and it's not like anybody over here. It's not like anybody on this particular stream or this panel has thin skin. We got some pretty thick skin individuals here, like me and Glick. We kind of cut from the same cloth. We kind of and Tony D's like he has his own style. It's good because his cloth is different. His cloth is different because his cloth is like a filter. Like he can filter some of the bullshit. Me and Glick don't have the filter liner in our cloth. Okay, so the shit kind of bounces off of us. But when it's like too much shit on the cloth, we we got to clean this shit the fuck off. I'm trying to keep this in a fabric sense. I'm trying to keep this shit soft.
my man Random Rick preaching the truth in the comments. Cheers to you, brother.
Not this time, but next time I'm gonna name names. Glick shitting from top of the game. Yeah, like you try to keep shit smooth, man. Yeah. But you know what happened when you try to keep. I think it's. And let me just think. I'll pass it right back over real quick. I think what happens is this. If you're kind of known as like the non-polished type of platform, like this is not a polished platform. It's kind of like it's like a Wild West kind of platform. Just kind of same thing like Sunday Night Smoke podcast. It's a Wild West pro. Like we just get to say what you want to say. Like there is no right, there is no wrong, except if we're dealing with science. Like 1 + 1 is 2. You can't say 1 + 1 is 5 and that can slide on the show. No, but if we're talking about general things, everything is kind of like, you know, and I speak for my own platform. We're just talking about general shit, and everybody has their opinion. So sometimes there is no right and wrong. Okay,
Yes.
so people that are in the audience kind of get like the feathers get ruffled. Like, no, well, you shouldn't say that or this, that, and the other. Remember, like if you were up here, you would be saying what the fuck you want. Okay, so let's just keep that into context. If you were on the platform, you're given the opportunity to speak how you feel, and like it's a free conversation, a free flowing conversation. So I just kind of want people to keep that in perspective as you consume these type of channels and the content that you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's all.
we are up in here. We're having fun. We're joking around. You know,
That's
nothing is meant to be serious. I mean, we have serious conversations from time to time. You know, it's like when I say, you know, which absolutely. Next Monday, we're going to bring news back. But when I do news...
shit. I fucked up the news. My bad.
You're good, man. Trust me, you're good.
There'll be some new news next week, goddammit.
But I do... When we do news and stuff like that, I don't do, like, all the serious... Oh, you know, another mass shooting. Oh, COVID, monkeypox. Oh, Biden, oh, Trump. I don't do that shit. We do fucked up, goofy-ass stories. You know...
entertainment, fun shit.
Yeah, fun shit that we can kind of riff on and joke and laugh about. But some people do get butthurt, and then they want to make comments and think that they can say and do whatever they want. Nobody's going to say anything. Well, I'm sorry. The four of us, when Jeff is here, we're a little bit older, and we come from a world where there's consequences to your actions, and unfortunately, fortunately. The consequences to your actions are us saying and saying things on the podcast or whatever. You know, we can't physically do anything, fortunately, because in our day, in our day before
a lot of big fellas over here.
Yeah, when we was coming up, we lived in a different world where if somebody popped off and smarted off to you, generally it was in person, and you had one or two choices. You could either punch them in the mouth, or absolutely roast and absolutely burn them. Most of the times it was option A, because as Mike Tyson says, or has said, everybody has a game plan until they get punched in the mouth. And that's how it was. We're of a different generation. We were brought up differently. We didn't have the internet our whole lives or anything like that. So a lot of shit talking came in person. And 9 times out of 10, if you were shit talking somebody, they would punch you in the mouth. I've been punched in the mouth for shit talking somebody. You know, it is what it is.
We all have. Like back then it was called like battle scars.
Yeah.
Like we've never done that. You've talked shit, you've had shit talking to, but back then it would result in a physical confrontation.
But I didn't run and cry and play the victim if I was talking shit to somebody and they punched me in the mouth. Usually I punched them in the mouth back. And whatever happened. At the end of the day, and it's different for me because I know I'm from the country and we do things a little bit differently. I can't tell you guys how many times I've been into a fight in a fight with somebody, and then 10 minutes later we're sitting beside each other drinking beer, laughing.
Because you got to get it over with. That's man law.
You get it out of your system.
Man law. It's a different system now.
Either you beat my ass or I beat your ass, but it's done. It's over. It's squashed. Now we're drinking beer, having fun, getting back to business. And that's exactly what I said on this podcast several episodes back. I'm done with it. I'm tired of it. It's done. It's over. We're getting back to business. We're getting back to the podcast. We're having fun. If you don't like it, don't fucking watch.
That's what he said. Gentlemen, I got to roll. I got a Zoom conference on the wall, my sister.
No, you're good.
This is fun. Smoke, good seeing you as always.
Yes, sir.
Look, you go to hill head first with your hands tied behind your back on the Japanese bullet train on the front, going downhill with no brakes from a volcano to the center of the earth.
You're just mad because I'm the champ.
God damn it. That was a lot to unpack. How did you put all that together?
I've been working that one.
I don't ask no questions. Okay.
I'm the champ, you the chump, and Brady fears Glick.
You may be the champ, but I am the champ. Remember that, all right?
I'm the champ.
I am the champ. The champ.
You're the D-U-H champ. You're the Gronk of this show. My name is Tony, and I like to do the podcast. Click. He's my friend. He let me talk on the microphone. Yay!
And it's
Calm down,
fucked up
Steve
because even
Ashley.
Gronk had a title and shit at one point.
Brandon, Ricky, take care. All of y'all in the chat, I will catch y'all
Hey,
soon.
much
Rick,
love to you, man. We'll see
I'll
you
be with
Wednesday.
your ass Wednesday night. Smoke, we'll catch up, bro. Peace, y'all.
Much love to you, brother. Hey, hit him with your one-liner real quick before you leave.
Mother
Peace.
had you, mother made you, mother fuck you.
He's there. Yeah.
Y'all be good.
Much love, man.
Holy shit. I like that. I like that.
I do.
Boy.
I love that guy. He's awesome.
All good, man.
No, but he was actually. I did have. We are going to go ahead and wrap this bad boy up, though. We are at that mark.
3 hours, baby. 3 hours.
Yeah, 3 hours. I'm gonna drop a
Time
little.
flies.
Yeah, it does. It really does, man. It does when we get in here. We're having fun, and that's one of the main reasons I wanted to change it up for Saturday nights, because Saturday nights are usually when we really get into a rhythm and get into a flow, and we're having fun, and nobody's paying attention to the time. And next thing we know, we've been live for 5 hours, and it's 2 o'clock in the morning or whatever. It's like, fuck, what the hell just happened? But
a good time just happened, damn it.
Yeah. But we are going to wrap up the show. We do appreciate you guys listening. Smoke, if you don't mind hanging out throughout the song, we can get our closing remarks and all that jazz.
I'm here, bro.
We do appreciate y'all listening. We appreciate y'all hanging out, all that fun jazz. We were having fun tonight, kicking back. We hopefully you guys like the executive decision to add my man Ace World Smoke
I hope so.
Fixture on Monday nights. We'll get into a rhythm and a flow. It'll be fun. I enjoy. I love hanging out with you, Smoke. I enjoy doing the show with you. I'm looking forward to.
Same here, bro. Same here.
Getting onto your show because, much like hanging out with Ted last week, I was in a little different world. I was in the co-host spot. I was just kind of hanging out, and it's nice to just not have to worry about doing all the other craziness and making sure the show rolls the way it needs to roll and all that jazz. Just hang out and drink my beer.
Yeah, get in the passenger seat for a change, goddamn it. Get in the fucking back of the truck. Let's go, baby.
Get in the back of the truck.
Get in the back of the truck, man. You control the beer. You control the beer distribution. Let's go.
I got this. I can handle that job. But if you guys are not already, go ahead and check out Nonsensical Nonsense on all social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Don't forget you can join us live every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday night on YouTube and Twitch at 6 p.m., kicking the show off, getting everything rolling. And if you don't want to hang out with us live, or if you can't hang out with us live, don't worry. We got you covered there too, baby. As Jimmy Hart would say, we got you covered, baby.
Shout out Jimmy Hart, man. Mouth of the South.
Yes, sir. You can check us out on Spotify and everywhere you listen to podcasts at, all at Nonsensical Nonsense. Give us a follow, give us a like, and if you guys be so kind, help us grow. The podcast is growing as far as numbers go on the show. But we want to grow on the outside. We want more listeners, more ears, more eyes, all that jazz. So hit us with a share. We'd greatly appreciate that. We also got a podcast email. I had to save myself there because I kind of lost my train of thought. Nonsensical Nonsense podcast at gmail.com. If you guys want to email us, really the only reason we have that email is because of all the social media. Oh my God, they got to have your email. They got to have a way to get a hold of you and bother you and harass you and all that jazz.
A little trolling too. Throw some trolling in.
A little bit of trolling. If you guys want to support the show, we do have a merch store at teespring.com/Nonsensical Nonsense podcast. And we do have a Patreon. Nothing's on there yet. I'm trying to figure out what the hell to put on there because I really don't know what to put on Patreon, but I'll talk about that later when it happens. We're going to close the show out with a little Blacktop Mojo. I've been really feeling this song a lot lately. It's Blacktop Mojo. Words are hard. Blacktop Mojo featuring Dylan Wheeler. This is shit. I lost my train of thought. I can't remember if it's a. Okay, I'm not gonna look. I have not looked dumb all night. So, and I've even used big.
Run
words.
it. You know what? Run it and give the description afterwards. Fuck it.
Yeah, right. But it's Blacktop Mojo and Dylan Wheeler. Check out Blacktop Mojo and Dylan wherever you Stream music and on all social media at Blacktop Mojo. I don't know what Dylan's info is, but you can find him through Blacktop Mojo, I'm sure. When we come back, I'll tell you not only the name of the song, but who originally sang it. It is a cover song.
Let's get it.
Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for hanging out. Smoke, I appreciate you for hanging out, and I appreciate you for becoming basically a not just a guest on the show, but a permanent fixture moving forward.
My honor, my friend. My honor. My
Absolutely.
pleasure. And all that good stuff, man. You know how we do it.
Blacktop Mojo for your ear holes, consensual or unconsensual. You're going to take the Blacktop Mojo in your ear hole if you're listening to the show.
First time I saw you, you were chasing down a cyclone, all alone in the field. Rail yards and clovers, I kept rolling on. I never thought you'd wind up chasing me. Settle down, I won't hesitate to hit the highway before you lay me to waste now. Settle up and I'll help you find something to drive before you drive me insane. You're tired of walking, you load the ground. The sidewalk will barely touch your feet. Life moves too slowly to hold you down. With ringing heads, you take it out on me. Settle down, I won't hesitate to hit the highway before you lay me to waste. No, settle up and I'll help you find something to drive before you drive me insane. So get yourself a car, drive it all alone. Ooh, get yourself a car and ride it on the wind. Yeah, get yourself a car and drive it all alone. Ooh, get yourself a car and ride it on the wind.
was Blacktop Mojo and Dylan Willer. Their cover of Getaway Car, which was a Audio Slave song. For those of you who don't know, Audio Slave was a supergroup. Lead singer Chris Cornell, also members of the band made up from Rage Against the Machine, Tom Morello, Tim Comerford, and Brad Wilk. R.I.P. to Chris Cornell. Smoke, I've been trying to put Tony on the Chris Cornell kick for a hot minute. Do yourself a favor. Chris Cornell, obviously grunge rock musician.
Okay.
But YouTube, I love that song, Golf. What's going on, brother? Google or YouTube search Chris Cornell acoustic.
Chris Cornell acoustic. Okay, got you.
Chris Cornell, he was the lead singer of Soundgarden, Audio Slave, Temple of the Dog. Temple of the Dog was another super group that he put that he was.
I remember
in.
Soundgarden. Like I'm old school. Like
Chris Cornell had an amazing voice, but he did some acoustic stuff and he did covers of like Billie Jean. That Sinead O'Connor song. What the hell is it called? Anyways.
I remember her too. Like oh shit, yeah.
But
throwbacks. Okay.
Yeah, the guy is an absolutely amazing voice. And I've been trying to get Tony on that kick for a minute, but I don't think he's really on it. But
I'm universal. Like I listen to all kind of, I don't have a certain genre. Like
No, I don't have it. I mean,
like if it's cool, it's cool. Like I'm more so urban music, but like I'm universal. Like I'm kind of.
I think if you had to lock me into a genre, more of a like a country, like blues rock sound, and even though some of these artists like Chris Cornell, technically he was grunge, or even Dave Grohl or anything like that, but even our man Matt, with the lead singer of Blacktop Mojo, I like the sound of their voice. Not so they got that soulful rock bluesy sound, which is what I like, and Chris Cornell had that. So like I said, anybody who's listening, not just Smoke, but anybody who's listening, if you're not on that Chris Cornell tip, go ahead and just hit your YouTube search Chris Cornell acoustic, and just there's actually a concert on YouTube. It was like 2-hour 3-hour concert, all him doing all acoustic songs, and you just drop that on and clean your house, and you'll thank me later. But with that being said, we do appreciate y'all.
Clean your house, goddammit.
We appreciate y'all hanging out. Yeah, clean your fucking house, you slobs.
It's about time.
If you're not already, go ahead. Like I said, check us out on all social media: the Spotify, the YouTube, the Twitch, the Twitter, the TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, all at Nonsensical Nonsense. Smoke, let these sons of bitches know where they can find you at if you're not here hanging out with the boys on Nonsensical Nonsense.
Let's see. YouTube, please subscribe. Sunday Night Smoke Podcast. Also on Instagram, and those are the two main platforms. You could also catch Sunday Night Smoke Podcast on Twitch TV. We're currently in process of transforming the channel over to Slam TV, but it's currently Sunday Night Smoke Podcast. So Sunday Night Smoke Podcast, YouTube. Please subscribe. Check it out. Have a long catalog. Entertainment podcast, fun just like this over here. Thank you for having me, my friend.
Smoke, I appreciate you coming up in here as always. Thank you. And I guess got a couple things left to do, but excuse me. Before we end the show, I just want to say, hey, welcome to the family, man.
Thank you for having me. I'll see you next Monday, my man. I'm surely on deck. Book me for next Monday because I know I'm clear.
Hey, the invites will be there.
Book it, baby.
Yeah, the invites will be there every Monday. If you make it, you make it, and if you don't, you don't. No worries. We can run things. Tony D and I have become kind of the foundation, if you will, of this podcast. I give him a lot of shit and I bust his balls a lot, but at the end of the day, he's always here. I'm always here. You and Jeff are here when you're here, and if you're not here, it's no big deal. You guys are a part of the fam, and we're gonna rock it out regardless. With that being said, Smoke, would you like to leave the people on this Monday night with any words of wisdom, if you will, sir? Any final words?
Let's see. Damn, I got two favorites. Let's start with Where there's fire, there will be smoke. And part 2, put that in your pipe and smoke it, baby. Thanks for having me, man. I love you, brother.
Hey, much love to you, brother. Got nothing but love for you, man. I appreciate you coming up, and I look forward to next Monday night hanging out with you and having you, me, and Tony in here doing what we do.
Let's do it.
And I guess the only thing left to do is for me to say goodbye, motherfuckers, and hit that button. Hit that button, girl.